You start this shit up. Fuck nigga. What's up, Craig?
Yo.
Oh shit, what's up, Craig?
Hey.
What up with it?
Hey, can y'all hear me okay? I'm on this very powerful PC. So
who the fuck is
PC elitist? Haven't seen you in a minute.
Hey, just don't press that space bar too fast, my nigga. You be all right.
Your PC is only good for podcasting.
Well, being in charge of the Xbox community, I have the world's most powerful Xbox now. I'm blocked. I'm blocked by something they call the Tick Podcast because I am up here and everybody else is down below. So I have dominion over this community. So, they gotta let them have their day. So
yeah, of course. Of course. Anyway, let's get this party started up in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? What's up, niggas? We live. What's up, Jamia? What's up, Claimer? Scarboy, Old Dog. I don't know if we Claimer and Scarboy. Both of them niggas can get fucked up for all the fuck I know, nigga. What's up, y'all niggas? We up in this bitch, though, nigga. Y'all know how it is. It's Tuesday, so we calm, collected. We ain't really beefing with nobody until niggas beef with us. You know what I'm saying? We here having a good day. It's rainy out here in Southern California. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to these motherfucking intros.
No one gives a fuck about that weather, nigga.
Nigga, you just happy you own time and not botting out right now, my nigga. I understand. Nigga. Get your intro in there, Diver. Nigga, go ahead, get your intro in there.
What's up, everybody? This is Video Man. I want to thank y'all for coming out and
it's about a bitch. What's going on, nigga? Hey, shut your ass up, you late nigga. You don't answer shit. I've been calling you for the last couple of days. I've been at Best Buy trying to get the system ready so I can start doing my podcast, nigga, and you don't answer your phone. Fuck going on, Video?
Hey, keep y'all niggas Xbox triangle to y'all Xbox selves, nigga. We don't want to hear about that. What is this? How about the both of you niggas go get some games? Nigga, go ahead, Diver. Get your
We got games, nigga. Fuck you mean?
I know, huh?
Why don't you get games, motherfucker? Because you play the same game all the time.
What game? What? Nigga, what? Booty eating game? That was only on last week.
Hey, you win all the time on that game.
I don't. She do. Hey,
two things. Is that
no. Get your intro in there.
Hold on. Before I get my intro in this, I just want to say real quick, ain't no more booty eating talking on this show without me in it. If I ain't in it, it ain't allowed. And the other thing, where's that William Wallace nigga at? Where's he at? That nigga needs not to be talking to my girl when I'm not here like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh Lord!
I heard him. He was getting all freaky. He chill with that shit. Hey, but you know what? Hey, let me tell you something though. When you was talking about eating booty, she threw something at you. You didn't pick it up. Because I listened to the show after it was done, and she had threw something at you, and you didn't pick it up, and I was like, ooh, but yeah, you got to go back and listen to it.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go back and listen to that. Hey, but don't talk too much, nigga. My girl watch our show, but she can only stand about the first 5 minutes. So give it 10 minutes before you speak on shit like that, nigga. Don't let my girl go. Don't let my girl go trophy hunting, nigga. She'll go ahead and find some shit and then find a bitch somewhere. But get your intro in there, nigga. Fuck, nigga.
It's Diver. Peace out. Let's go. Next up. Fuck you mean?
Go ahead, Fatal. Get your intro in there, white boy.
Yo, what's up, guys? Fatal Mephisto here, the guy that doesn't contribute to any podcasts. I'm glad to be here, man.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, Mr. Harris. Get your intro in there, big dog.
What's going on? It's the Messiah of Xbox, the leader of the Xbox community. How's everybody doing? Let's run these topics.
Yes, sir. Community. He put some flavor on that shit. Go ahead, JDO. Get your
PlayStation
shit in there,
ass nigga.
It's the PlayStation pony, the one and only, yo.
Damn, what
the fuck?
Yo, did he just turkey this shit? He just turkey out. Was that your booty? Was that your booty eating ass sound? You motherfucker, you.
That nigga be turkey and this girl and shit, girl. Like, hey, give me some of that turkey.
Word. Giving her the stuffing.
Go ahead, Tay, man. Get your shit in there. Third Xbox.
Killer Tay 229 Xbox Extraordinaire. Let's get in time.
Yeah, my sidekick ever since Video don't come around here no more. You know what I'm saying, motherfucker?
Yeah, I gotta help out to when Video ain't here. I gotta back you up sometime, man.
Well, you helping out every week.
This nigga Video having kids and shit. Go ahead, Big Money. Get your intro in there, man.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Big Money, man. Thank y'all for checking in. I want to say what's up. Much love to my panel, man. Y'all already know this. My family, man. Let's get it poppin'.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Xbox selling ass nigga.
The channel has reached the milestone of getting 1,000 views in 2 days. That's not bad. Not bad for a channel that only got 400 something subs. It's not bad at all. I would say.
Shout out to you, brother. Shout out to you all getting that.
Yeah. Shout out to all the viewers who watch our shit but don't sub. Fuck you, suck it easy, you bitch ass niggas.
Word. Fuck out of here, nigga.
Out of here. Niggas.
They only here for the booty eating conversation.
Yeah. Hey, that's all, nigga.
Gobble shit.
Booty eating conversation.
They here for 3 things. They here for 3 things, nigga. The booty eating, the horse finger booty, and the dangling pussies. That's it.
Titty fixing something.
I was gonna ask you guys. I was gonna ask you guys a question real quick. I was thinking about doing like Mondays. Me and this pork grind eating motherfucker here, and they were talking about calling it the Porky Horsey Podcast. What y'all think?
Oh Lord, y'all need a new name for that.
Hey, we can just call it. We can just call it the People Who Have Games Podcast. Then, nigga.
We out here trying to corner the market.
Yo, that works too, Diver. That works too, man.
Hey, Xbox, y'all Xbox dudes just get mad because it's more positive to talk about because we talk about games and Xbox is always some bullshit. But this week there ain't no bullshit that much. I don't think. I don't think there was much Xbox bullshit this week. Congratulations. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas was up there with Trump with the bullshit. But y'all niggas, congratulations. Nigga.
Well, no, something major happened in the Xbox community.
Oh, shit. Hey,
let them know.
It's a multi-plat game that is not, for some reason, the Xbox X can get it to 4K. Unlike my Xbox I have here that will play that game in 4K. So
PC is not an Xbox.
It is my my PC is named Xbox Scarlet.
Yo, how much did you pay for that Xbox?
How much? See how PC niggas do? They try to steal console gamers. Fucking.
No. I want to know how much you paid for that Xbox. I want to know.
Yeah, it's my Xbox is better than your Xbox. We just have to
how much did you pay for it? Is what I'm asking.
Well, I didn't pay for all.
How much?
Yeah, being the de facto leader, I was able to secure outside of funding influences.
Outside.
How long did it take you to put it together?
Over a goddamn year.
Yeah, a little bit.
Hey, how many times a year do you have to update that bitch?
It updated itself this morning.
Upgrade, my bad.
Every day.
Hey, did you install that?
What's your electric bill look like?
Oh, I don't know yet. I ain't got it for February.
Did you install that driver for that space bar, my nigga? I mean, I heard y'all got space bar driver.
Well, I don't know. I don't think so. It may be on here. I can't find it yet. There's so many windows and stuff like that. But
let's cut the bullshit. Why is Sony getting sued?
They
got fined. What they get fined for?
They got fined $2 million motherfucking dollars.
Euros or whatever.
Euros because
churros.
Because God of War was Game of the Year and Xbox wasn't, and they lost it.
Shut the fuck up,
I read that too.
No, it's because of their policy
you
shit.
Illiterate prick.
Because their policy thing didn't have any statement about fucking needing PS Plus as a requirement to play games online.
Oh, God.
It was a single player game though.
Wait.
No, not God of War, you fucking fruit cup. I'm talking about the fact that just in general, since the console
Right.
launched.
Oh, so you need to be online to play games.
No, you don't. You really don't. But
if you're playing single
multiplayer-wise,
if you're playing single games, then yeah.
Multiplayer, Fortnite is multiplayer. I mean, I'm just throwing things out here that I know.
Okay, so if you don't have the PS Plus, you can still play Fortnite?
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can. Yes.
I know that.
Then what are they?
Hold on, I'll bring it up the article. Give me a sec.
Yeah,
The free to play games are good to go without PS Plus. It's the paid games that you got to do.
Oh, so like you can't play Red Dead on there. You can't play nothing on there that's basically multiplayer.
It's not free. You don't have to go. I mean, he'll bring the article up.
What's up,
I'm just saying. Are they getting to the point where Xbox is at?
No, not yet.
No,
but they're getting there.
No. I mean, he'll bring up the article and you can see it yourself.
Okay, so this is the antitrust found Article 21, Clause fucking 1B and D, specifically the Article 22 of the customer code to have been violated, adding that this unfair business practice is well suited to applicably misdirect the consumer due to the lack of information on relevant product features, specifically the need to subscribe to the PlayStation Plus service in order to play online multiplayer on the PlayStation 4.
So they basically had to state that in order for you to have multiplayer, you need to pay up on the box. You need to show it on the box.
And there was nothing on the customer code for that, man. So that's why Sony is receiving a $2 million or something like that?
2 million.
2 million.
Yeah, €2 million fine.
$2 million for $60. God damn.
Damn.
Well, that's a come up.
But see, that's just but then that's because it wasn't on the box, right? So now from here on out, all the boxes they make, they have to redo all those boxes. And how about the ones that are already in the store? Do they got to send those back?
No, they just have to do it for that country. It's that country.
And from that point on, the fine pretty much took care of that. I mean, you can't pull that shit, really. You know what I mean? I guess you could, but ain't nobody trying to do that shit.
Yeah. I don't think that shit fair right there, bro. They could have gave
big money wise are not fair.
That's not fair.
Different countries have different laws. That's what.
Why they do that to Sony, man? They ain't got to do. They just trying to fight.
Nigga, Sony ain't paying you for shit. What you care for? Fuck Sony.
Hey, Phil Spencer not paying you. Why you got a picture of that nigga grill?
And why you always gotta put that Xbox shit in there every time I talk? Motherfucker.
Hey, because fuck Microsoft, nigga. Nobody
cares. Well, fuck Microsoft. Hey, fuck Microsoft. Fuck PlayStation. And if anybody got a problem with it, fuck you too.
Hey, me, it's fuck Microsoft. Fuck Sony. Give me an Xbox and a PlayStation and put.
Fuck PlayStation because Sony come out with good TVs and Sony come out with good shit, but the PlayStation is ass.
No, I know.
Hey, y'all, let me know if y'all hear an echo, bro. Let me know if y'all hear an echo.
All right, for sure.
Nah, you good, man.
Now, wait a minute. In the chat, George Bush, he said George Bush doesn't care about black people. Said he'll pay me if I will defend Xbox. Defend it against what?
Word.
Hey,
I mean, what is
the forces of evil,
They need all the defenders it can get at this point, my nigga. I mean,
you got to defend it against fanboys.
I want this guy to answer. Why does he feel like it needs to be defended? Why are you so moist? Do you feel a piece of plastic?
Ew, man. Why you gotta say that?
Yeah, he said moist.
Hey, y'all niggas, y'all been hanging around Tron too long and shit.
Hey, Thrash.
What's up?
Did you ever talk about the that Xbox console code named Roma?
Roma.
Yeah, I heard about that.
That nigga JDL said, "Ew."
Hey, does anybody know more on East Nest about what you guys heard about them giving Bungie $100 million for a new IP?
How much?
I didn't hear about
100 million. Look it up.
Is that that Chinese? Is that Chinese?
Yeah, it's a Chinese thing. Yeah, but they give them $100 million to create a new IP.
I did see it. I didn't read it.
You did that Chinese support console, which is the world's most powerful console.
Fuck, I don't know, nigga. I'm just saying. I just that's what I heard. I mean, and the other thing is, I mean, if Bungie was able to buy out their 5-year contract and plus take their IP with them, like that's a lot of money right then and there. So I'm thinking if this company is doing more than that to kind of help Bungie out.
I don't disagree with that. I agree.
I feel like Activision was so pissed off at the results of Destiny 2 that they was just like, take this shit.
Is that not a good game? I haven't really played it. Is that?
I'm just saying that I'm just talking about the numbers.
But Activision also getting sued too.
Who?
I mean, they getting investigated for fraud, not sued. My bad.
Who?
Bungie is?
Activision.
No, Activision.
Oh God!
And you know, Activision. Ever since Bungie left, Activision's stock dropped. I think 10%.
Yeah.
Did y'all guys hear about the new documentary about Did y'all hear about the new documentary surviving Activision?
That's fucked up.
First one on the scene is Bungie.
I'm gonna have to record that shit.
Hey, how many of you guys still play Destiny?
I haven't.
Did
a new DLC come out?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only time I go. That's the only time I go back to it when a new DLC come out.
So
I have it on PlayStation Plus.
I mean, why does everybody like that big white ball that's in the middle of the planet? I mean, what's that all about?
Play the game to find out there, Craig.
I'm just trying to.
Well, when you go into the game, and
that's for
trying to
PC
figure out
users.
about that white ball, they tell you that the story takes.
How many of my Xbox niggas is picking up Crackdown next week or whenever it come out? When does that shit come out?
Hey man, when the fuck is they gonna put commercials out for
February
that
15th.
game?
Let me tell you, February 15th. How many of y'all niggas is buying the?
I'm getting it, but I'm not getting it on the 15th.
I'm getting it.
I'm getting it day one because I got the pass.
Yeah, because
Take your love.
a week and a half after that Anthem comes out.
Yeah.
I know I'm pretty stoked.
Anthem, yeah.
I need that Days Gone. I'm pretty stoked for that shit.
I'm getting Days Gone too, but I'm not getting
Anyways, what are you asking about Crackdown for?
Yeah, because I'm just wondering,
it's coming out. It's a game coming out for Xbox. I'm asking.
I know, but are you gonna get it?
At all, bro.
Am I gonna get it?
Right.
That game, bro.
No, I'm not getting it. Hell no.
Oh man, I need some people to
Ain't
play
nobody
with.
support that game like that, brother.
Wait, Thrash, you're not even going to get it? You're not even going to get it for science?
No, not even for science. I'll watch it for science. I'll
One for the team, homie. You gonna take one for the team?
Nah, I'm not paying.
I've been known to buy games just to see it on a technological level. Like I would like to see how that cloud destruction going to work.
It's not.
talking about for the multiplayer.
It's not.
I'm gonna tell y'all like this: if it worked the way they wanted to work, it would be all over in marketing. It would be all over the place. You would always see that shit. They've been showing that shit off.
Bro, that shit terrible.
They didn't show off none of it, and it's about to come out.
See,
I'm still waiting to see gameplay for the main campaign.
They overhyped the game, and then they waited this long so the hype could die out, and then they're gonna quietly release it so they can save pages.
Wait,
so
Crackdown actually had hype?
Hey, I'm with you on that. I believe that shit.
Well, then it come out the
And
same
you know
day
what? And
Metro
I guarantee you, bro, that thing gonna be about 30 gigs. Most of it is gonna be multiplayer. The campaign is not gonna. That campaign gonna be about 8 hours. That's it. The rest of it gonna be.
Oh, so it's gonna be like Spider-Man.
You got me fucked up, Spider-Man.
That shit gonna be full of spyware. That's what that shit gonna be. That shit gonna know everything you do at night.
Nah, the game looks fun, man. But Crackdown having hype, Jesus, Xbox people that desperate.
Microsoft,
no, it had hype when they said that you can like blow up everything, and then I guess they realized that we don't have that yet.
We'll see how the single player goes.
20
How they didn't have the power for this shit, bro?
People, y'all gotta hit that like button. Y'all are lazy as hell in that shit.
What was that, Big Money?
Yo, how
them,
hard
they
is
ain't
it
gotta
to
hit
hit the
shit.
like button? Shit.
Fuck them.
No, I'm saying I don't think they had the power to do what they said they was gonna do, bro. That's what went wrong.
No,
Somebody
well,
told
That's true.
Phil.
That is true. Yeah,
Somebody told Phil.
Let me ask you a question.
That shit was gonna work, and they fucked up. They fucked up bad.
Well,
So
they're
you
still
think
lying about
he
it.
went out
They're
there?
still
You think he
lying
went
about
out
it then.
there and talked about this just by them telling him about it, or did he see anything?
As
No,
far
I
as
think
when they first, go ahead.
No. Go ahead, Craig. Go.
I was going to say, look, when they first did that stage demo in 14, it was a proof of concept video. The guy that did it already went on record and said that was never the intent. What they showed was just what they were wanting to be able to do in the future with cloud-based physics. They were trying to get people to invest into it. So now we're going to see what they got. That game comes out the same day as Metro, right? And Metro's got a 4K rat in it.
No, Metro comes out the same day as Anthem and Days Gone. Fucking they pushed up fucking Crackdown.
Oh, they pushed
really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Crackdown come out a week earlier.
Yeah, it comes out a week earlier.
Yeah, I'm buying Metro. I'm not going to buy Anthem. I mean, Anthem.
Metro is in the same spot too now. Because
I heard
ain't no
that
hype for
Anthem is
Metro
good,
either.
though. I heard that. Well,
Yeah, I'm gonna get Anthem.
Metro's got a 4K rat in it.
Metro is known by its like pedigree and shit. Like people think it's a good game, so I don't think they need to hype it. But Anthem, though,
I'd rather wait for
Before I bought Red Dead, I heard Red Dead was good too. I don't get
It is good.
It is good.
Yeah, Red Dead's campaign
It's not as good as God of War, but it's a good game. It's a good game. It's not as good as God of War.
Comparing that to
if they fix the controls to have it more like snappy and change the mission structure, so I don't have to go from one side of the continent to the other every mission, it would have been a better game.
Well, you need to watch some.
What if Anthem is exactly like that?
I need to watch you.
Hey, what if in Anthem you got to stop and brush your motherfucking lenses on your mobile?
Oh, but check this out. You're pretty close because in Anthem your suit gets hot as you fly, so you do have to go into water, or you have to fly right hovering above the water just so you can cool your suit down to continue to fly.
What's the difference between riding my horse through the water to clean it and riding my robot in the water to cool it off?
Well, Diamond, wait, Diamond, talk about this. Diamond, talk about this. Your stamina is fucked up.
You don't necessarily have to get in water. You get in water to cool it off quicker.
Right. That's why I said you hover above the water while you're flying.
Oh,
yeah, and then in Anthem, there's shit stats that you put on your equipment to make all the fucking recharge.
Come on, man! You're sounding fucked up right now. You sound like you're searching for shit.
When is that open beta for the Anthem again? Isn't that supposed to be soon?
The
20th of this month.
Fado, are you gonna at least check the game?
No,
I'll check out the demo.
Hold on. It's not the 25th.
The 25th is for the VIP, and then the first.
No, the 25th is for pre-orders, and then the first is open.
That's the VIP, and then the first.
I have to wait till that.
Yeah, no, the first of February.
Hey, Black History Month. Go try that demo. Black History Month.
They're doing this shit to where you got to buy a game to demo it. Ain't that crazy? Y'all don't get
How many games have done that so far?
You gotta buy a game to demo it. Ain't that a
you don't have to buy it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They're doing an open beta on the 1st to the 3rd.
Right. That's just for people that pre-order. If you pre-order your dumbass game Battlefield, you were able to play that shit early too.
Hold on. You sound like a pony nigga right now. Nigga. All I'm saying is that Anthem is gonna be garbage. They're gonna get you for your money, and it's gonna be a matter of time before they start charging you per missile you shoot. Watch. Just watch. This EA we talking about.
Yo, Thrash, I wouldn't be surprised. They already
went on and said that it's only going to be cosmetics.
Yeah,
I'm getting that.
Yeah, because they want people. I guarantee you, they're fucking Diver. They're definitely going to put something in there afterwards, after all reviews are in, and a lot of people bought it. That's what they're going to do. They're going to pull a Call of Duty Black Ops 4, man.
Hey, they're going to tell you, fuck niggas, you don't got to buy the story either.
It's weird seeing you type facts, Ryan. That's just weird.
Ryan Landers, but it's weird.
Low-key,
I'm not going to lie, nigga. Low-key, The R in Ryan was capitalized, and I was like, no, not that. That's too much. That's too professional. You know, I gotta let me look. Nah, I'm just playing. We got nothing but love.
God damn it.
Nothing but love in 2019. Nothing but love in 2019, y'all. Nothing but love.
Who burned some?
I'll be right back. I gotta shut this motherfucking alarm. Goddamn smoke detector.
Change your battery, you cheap motherfucker.
Or fucking change your belly. Shut the fuck up.
Quit spending all that money on motherfucking gloves and change your battery.
Hey, nigga,
shit on cake mix, fat ass motherfucker.
Why, nigga? Hey, my shit don't beep.
Hold on.
Hey.
I'll be right back.
I don't know how you can like carry on your day when you hear that in the background, dude. Every time that shit come on my shit, I get annoyed as fuck.
That's because he's too flashed out from the motherfucking adrenaline shots he be taking.
Hey, no, it's not that, nigga. It's not that. The man just don't know how to make a grilled cheese right, my nigga. That's all that is. Nigga.
Hey, that shit does cook quick when you go to the second side. That's where everybody it cooks twice as fast.
Shit. What's up, Royal nigga? What you think about this? The Sony getting fined $2 million. If you ain't heard about it yet, it's kind of a new news type of deal.
No, I have not heard about that. What's happening?
They got fined $2 million because they told Phil Spencer that they online is better than they online. It's crazy.
That's not what really happened. That really happened.
Did that really happen?
It really happened that day.
Y'all can't get no real news here, man. Cause motherfuckers be like, what?
Tuesday you been the truth day for sure. Hey, which one of y'all niggas is cleaning your dick with the mic?
Word.
Thrice.
Mute that shit.
It ain't me.
I told niggas to mute if they not talking so they can do all the jacking off they can do.
Damn. They was beating that bitch off. Bad, too.
Sick of these black people. My goddamn nerves. New York. We need to build a border wall to keep you black out. Swear to God. Shit. All right. Hey, next topic. Kojima done fucked around and went to Guerrilla Games headquarters, showed them some new footage of a game on their own engine, and blew their minds. Blew their minds with Death Stranding on their own engine. When we talking about Guerrilla Games, these niggas ain't no slouches.
All right, that's the third time that shit went off.
God damn.
Change the battery, motherfucker.
How many times I gotta tell you, motherfucker? Change your fat ass neck.
What y'all niggas about? If y'all niggas gonna let me get to these topics, is wait till Friday to y'all fight together.
For real, man. That ain't no bullshit, man. Let's get into these damn topics.
I actually just read that article. Is this man for real?
Hey,
which man is this, bro? Like, really?
Nigga, I'm telling you.
Yeah, like, how you
hey man, who the fuck is slurping this shit, bro?
I'm saying.
I heard that shit.
I heard.
God damn.
The worst podcasters on the planet, nigga. This all day. Niggas answer the topic, please. What do y'all?
I don't know what the fuck's going on. I just read an article about how Sony PlayStation is getting sued because apparently they didn't let a motherfucker know that you have to pay for online 5 years into it.
Nigga, go take your trash out, you late ass nigga. We've been past it. You...
Somebody is sucking some tuna.
Damn.
That's dude taking his steroids, man.
That's it. That's it.
Damn, she ain't saying nothing. How come she ain't saying nothing?
I'm just saying it sounded like she was slurping noodles. That's how it sounded. You was slurping.
It sounded like you was slurping the JJ. That's what it sounded like.
You don't need to
Hey, hold on real quick. I got something to say.
You always got something to say. Can y'all niggas talk on the topic though? You fuck ass.
Come on.
I think it's great.
Tuesday.
What's the topic?
We are family friendly on Tuesday.
I ain't no slave, nigga. Read the motherfucking.
He briefed me because what topic are we on?
Trash.
No slave. Why you gotta bring slavery into this shit?
Because
this is populated like a motherfucker.
Shit.
No, I think it's fantastic to see that Kojima is definitely doing something more with the what's the engine called? Decima, I think it's called. Yeah, that's pretty dope. And to see the actual founders that created that actual engine be mind blown by somebody else using their engine and doing more shit that they weren't really aware of, or maybe they were, but the way but adding that Kojima spice to it, I think it's actually pretty freaking badass. Man.
I think their art style is just a little bit different. I mean, you can be blown away and still be at the same pedigree. You know what I mean? I think they're just impressed with what they were doing.
That's just like your girl is into it that day and you blown away, but it's the same pedigree. I get you.
But I mean, developers can be blown away by many things, man. Like from mechanics to other things too, right? So
I mean,
you get blown away by bacon.
Well, that too, yeah.
Kojima's been in the game. Kojima and Frank's been in the game for mad long, so like, of course they know what the fuck to do with an engine. So that is interesting to see what the fuck they. I guarantee you, it's not going to be as big as, in my eyes. I don't think it's going to be as big as what Guerrilla Games could actually do.
I mean,
I don't know if it's blowing their mind. I mean,
do you think it's going to be bigger than Horizon? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it must be bigger than Horizon if it blew their mind. You know what I'm saying?
I think there's going to be some physics on there that probably is what blew them away.
Yeah, because Halo is known not to have titty physics.
Oh, that is true.
That is true. So it might be.
But that's
always been an issue with Thrash.
That info is so little. It's like a tidbit. What the fuck am I supposed to make out of it?
Wasn't that a tweet?
Your mind, like what? Like there's so many things because you a dev. Like you are part of the dev team. Anything could have blown your mind as a dev.
But no. Kojima was blown away too.
You know what I mean?
No, Kojima was blown away too.
Player, not as a dev, not as someone in the industry. As a player, it blow my mind. Is what I'm concerned about.
No, Kojima was blown away too.
It's Guerrilla Games engine though. You know what I'm saying?
I know, but when they showed Kojima, they were blown away at what the Decima engine was doing. For instance, typically your main characters are made up of like 80,000 triangles to make the character. Mm-hmm. Aloy's hair is 100,000. They were like, "What the fuck?"
Have you seen Vanessa?
Is that a big booty girl?
Vanessa is.
That's that big booty girl. Is a stripper.
Is that a French Vanessa?
In the game, you don't know who Vanessa is? She's one of the final campaigns you gotta do. You gotta kill the robot T-Rex for her and shit.
Oh, the girl with the six pack and the dick sucking lips. Yeah,
yeah. She's too big. She's like, God damn, y'all have to like the red lines in her eyes and shit. Like she been up for days and shit. Damn, y'all got all this detail in this like her shit was ridiculous for just a regular NPC. Like she's not even a part of the main campaign or nothing. She was just, you know what I mean? She was just a random character. Her character design was like flawless.
What game are you talking about?
Horizon,
bro.
Okay.
Yeah, Mister. I play Horizon. Horizon is great and it's better than any other game out there. Don't know shit about it. Fuck out of here.
Fuck, nigga. Just because your ass only played 2 games since Microsoft brought it.
Hey, don't stutter now. Don't start stuttering. Don't start stuttering.
Hey, I ain't stuttering. I'm getting my shit right, nigga. I can't believe that you would say anything about me playing games and forgetting how many games I done played compared to your 2 games, nigga. I mean, goddamn.
What 2 games?
Nigga, wow, exactly, nigga. You probably it must be 1 then, nigga. Like what the fuck you mean, nigga? Like,
what you mean?
What game you played this year?
A lot. What games you played? I played every game you played plus some.
Hey, did you stop playing Sea of Thieves?
I did Sea of Thieves too.
No. You play Sea of Thieves?
No, I don't play it no more. It's done.
It's done. No, that's not a one and done game.
Oh no, for me it's done. For me it's done. But what does that got to do with anything? Hey, are you still playing Spider-Man?
I got a good question for you.
No one asked you.
I am. Hey, I got a good question for you though. I got a good.
What's up? Go ahead, nigga.
What's the last Microsoft game you've beaten?
I think I was just beating. No, not Gears.
Beating his dick.
Yeah, that too.
Exactly. Hey, good bailout. Good bailout.
Now, what you talking about? What you talking about beating though? Like max it out.
No, damn. It's not like you playing with words like exclusives and shit. Nigga, beating is beating, just like exclusive is excluding. Nigga, what's the last Microsoft game you beat?
Oh, Lucky's Tale, probably.
That ain't a Microsoft game.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Okay, well, whatever. Why is it not a Microsoft game?
It's on the Switch.
The fuck? It's not.
Okay. I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to do what you're trying to do. No. What this nigga is trying to do is the same shit he always does. Ain't got no exclusives because they're on PC too. You say the same shit over and over again. So it's a trick question then, right, nigga? Because in the last game would have to be Gears then, right?
Nigga.
Oh damn! All the way back there.
I didn't say exclusive. I said Microsoft game, Microsoft Studio game. You know how they got the studios they got? What's the last one you beat from their studios?
State of K2 for me, Thrash.
Damn, I think it was.
I didn't beat that one.
Wait, Thrash. Why you trying to be Loki? Why you trying to be a Loki?
Word, nigga, word.
Hey, I'm just asking questions. That's all I'm doing.
No, you're not.
Well, I want to ask a question too. Hey, let me ask this question. See if you can answer. No. It's my turn, nigga. Fuck you, me.
How? You ain't answering the question. You ain't interested.
I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know. I don't know what game. I have no idea what game I played last that Microsoft Studios made that I beat. I have no idea.
Exactly.
I have no idea. What's yours?
That's a sad.
What's yours?
Spider-Man.
Okay, thank you. You done with it, right?
Nigga, are you done? Okay, so you're not done with any of the Microsoft Studio games you play?
I play all kind of games. I play all kind of games. Okay, so can you answer my question now? How about answer my question? Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna answer. But hold on. The difference between me and you is
black on black crime.
I beat games and you quit on games. Microsoft.
No. How you figure you gotta quit on? You beat games. You beat games. You don't play games. How can you beat games? The only games you play happens to be Sony games, and that's it.
What are you talking about, nigga? I was just playing
what
dumbass Ori and the Blind Forest, nigga. The fuck you talking about? Better check my Xbox.
Ori and the Blind Forest.
Don't come on. What the hell?
All right, now answer this question. Last Friday night. Did you get any hot Cheetos?
And hell no, nigga. Hey, nah. I beat the hot Cheeto pass.
Okay.
You got me fucked up.
Just want to know.
Yeah, you fucked up, nigga. Hey, the things and sacrifices I do to make a channel go longer, nigga. And y'all fuck niggas didn't even show up, royal ass niggas.
I showed up, but some shit happened at work, so I had to go.
Goddamn, like what? Motherfucker missed one episode. These motherfuckers missed like 30 episodes. You ain't say shit to them. I missed one motherfucking episode. Goddamn. I'm always get that nigga royal. The fuck? One time I was gone. Goddamn.
Hey, Thrash, you know what, man? Hey, you know what? I think that by them being on the same team, man.
I remember.
Oh my God.
Nigga, stop cutting niggas off. Go ahead, nigga.
No, I was gonna say, man, by them being on the same team, bro, it ain't like Kojima's gonna take that game over there and they was gonna be like, oh man, that shit look terrible. They all on the same team. I'm thinking, of course, they gonna up it up because it's coming out. The game coming out this year, so they gonna say whatever to that game, bro.
But you think they're gonna say blow my mind? Wouldn't they just be it was an excellent game or something? But if they actually use the word blowing my mind, that's kind of saying something.
But that's their engine. Of course, they're gonna soup it up a little bit more, and they all on the same team.
The way I see it realistically, it's just they just like, damn, you took this engine and made it look like this. God damn, that's what blew their mind. That's basically what it is. I think. I mean, it's so easy to take everything out of proportion, man. Yeah, they said it blew their mind. I mean, I ate a taco the other day that blew my mind. God damn. I said that out loud. I told my boy, bro, this fish taco is blowing my mind right now, man. I was high as fuck, though, so, you know. You could hand me anything that's food, and I'd be like, bro, this shit's blowing my mind. I mean, like I was saying, man, that's cool that they saying all that, but will I, as a gamer, would that shit blow my mind? I'm thinking, but I'm just saying that's what I'm expecting.
Show that shit to us.
That shit's hyped.
I think that's what they're gonna do, though. I think they're gonna show it. I'm telling you, Sony gonna do something around February, March, and they're gonna have that trailer up there, bro. They're gonna blow niggas' minds. They're gonna have it to where when E3 come around, niggas gonna be like, that shit wasn't better than Sony shit, and then it's gonna be
I
a
don't,
E3.
I don't know about that. I don't think they're gonna do anything until after E3.
I think before E3. If they don't do anything until after E3, PS5 is 2020 guaranteed. If they do what? If they do anything after E3, PS5 is 2020 guaranteed.
I just don't
It's
see
not
them
gonna
waiting
wait
that
That's what
long.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I
believe they're gonna do 2 shows.
I think what I think they're gonna do. I think they're not gonna show anything until after E3 because that's why they're not showing up. Because Microsoft might have some. Microsoft might have some good shit to show this year, right?
Oh no!
No. Let me finish. Say Microsoft has some good shit, and they're holding off to see how people talk about how Microsoft show is, and then after everybody put out their points about how good the show was and what they showed, Sony gonna come behind August, September, and drop the PSX.
Well, no. Sony, y'all got to realize that Sony does not give a rat's ass what Microsoft is doing. I mean, I'm the leader of the Xbox community. The one thing they got to get used to is that. You say that, but I see different though. But go ahead. Well, I'm just saying the Xbox community, they still think that they're competing, and
but
they're not.
But the community and these companies are two different things. I'm not talking about the community.
Well, the companies aren't competing with each other either.
Hey, but look,
they're just not doing it openly like everybody wants them to.
May I ask you this, Craig?
You could ask me anything, my son.
As far as next generation, right? As far as next generation, would that be a clean slate for both consoles? Like we
it's over.
Whipping our hands clean, like none of this ever happened.
Next gen's over.
Hey, you know what? Y'all know what y'all forgetting, bro? They have to say something early, man. They got to give dates for these other games, man. That's why they gonna come out early. Well, even if it's a little something, like a little Sony Direct, they have to come out in these next couple of months and give dates for these big games. They're not just gonna say, hey, this game come out. These games are way too big, especially if The Last of Us 2 coming out. All these they gonna have to.
I thought they already made the announcement that all these games will be all coming out in 2019. Yeah, they're all coming out in 2019. That's what I heard.
Well, not only that, but like they've released like the release dates on Twitter and shit. They don't need to make a big stink about it. These things are big enough.
So you'll release a date? You're trying to tell me, Kojima, after they just said that they took that game over there and it looked amazing, you think they just gonna put Kojima game out there on Twitter and give a release date? Nah, bro. I think they gonna do something special for those games, bro. They too big of games, man. Just to put
they did it for like Uncharted and everything else.
All right, Kojima's game will get a little bit of sauce to it because it's Kojima.
Yeah, I think it gonna get something.
Everybody else, people just need to just settle down. I mean, everybody's like, they're going to have to do this, they have to do that. They don't have to do anything. They have sold 91 million consoles.
91.7.
Oh, okay, 91.7. So
wow.
they're fine. You gotta really understand that. They are fine. The other people are struggling. Everybody else is struggling, but they're
Who's
fine.
struggling?
So, I mean,
who's struggling?
Everybody else is struggling. They're supposed to
be struggling like how?
Like we working like Microsoft is working on their fourth motherfucking Gears of War this year, my nigga, this generation, and don't got one Halo, and don't got one Halo, and don't got not one Halo. But everybody else is they're struggling, and so what makes them feel better is saying, well, if we do this, then Sony's gonna have to do that. They always say Microsoft is doing this, so Sony's gonna start doing it. It's in their vernacular to do it, but Sony don't have to do shit. That's like Aquaman making $1 billion, and then somebody running around saying, well, now the DC has done this, Marvel's got to do this. It's like Marvel makes $1 billion and they sleep.
Craig, you're absolutely right, Craig, about the whole entire aspect of people saying like, oh, well, whatever Microsoft does, Sony's gonna follow that trend, right? You don't realize, man,
what they do.
It's unfortunate too.
I got a rebuttal from.
Damn it!
I got a rebuttal from the chat. While Lincoln goes and fixes pot pie, And
He's breaking all my actions.
we got a rebuttal, which I was corrected on at that other. We'll talk about that later. But Savage Uger said Spider-Man, God of War, and Detroit last year all got press releases for that same year. The release dates for that year.
Yeah,
thank you. That's why I said
basically they got. He's saying that you don't need release dates years before. They got their release dates in the same year.
Right.
Yeah.
For the last 2 years, 2 3 years.
I just don't see us looking at Twitter one day and somebody say, "Hey man, guess what? They Sony just put the release date for Kojima game." Get the fuck out of here. They gonna do something for that, bro.
Yeah, I think Kojima's game, because that is a big deal. Just Kojima coming back, that's a big deal. Everybody else is, don't be shocked if you don't see something like
really
released with just a press junket saying that they're going to have something releasing here. They'll do that on Twitter. Sony's not going to be like, oh, start jerking themselves off.
No, I expect to see like games like Concrete Genie get an announcement release date on Twitter or something like that. Because those games are small. But big games like Death Stranding and Last of Us, man. No, there's good.
Hey, hold on. Vidya's trying to say something. What'd you say, Vidya?
I was just gonna say, did you all see where PUBG was the most downloaded PlayStation game for the month?
Yeah, I predicted that though. So if anybody listens to my podcast, that was going to happen.
Hey, I had a question.
Gross.
I thought that game was over.
It was saved by the PlayStation community. So
it was saved.
How much did it sell on PlayStation?
You should have let it down.
It was the most downloaded game in December. So
Royal.
Don't save it.
PlayStation was their Wonderwall. I don't know if you know that song.
But how much did it sell?
It sold plenty. It sold enough to save them.
I mean, plenty is not a number, though.
Well, you'll get your number here in a few weeks.
Yeah, because Sony will reveal numbers.
I know everybody say men line, women line numbers on live, but when you ask how much it sell, ain't nobody giving out no numbers.
Well, because
we can't really say it's saved until we see the numbers.
But what's saved?
The game that sold less than it. It's the most downloaded game, right?
Which means it was bought.
On fucking Xbox, Monster Hunter was the most downloaded game. I mean, are you saying that Xbox saved?
No, Monster Hunter World hit. For some reason, the numbers on PUBG on Xbox.
That's what I'm trying to show you though. Is saying just because it's the most downloaded, that don't mean that fucking platform saved it.
My God, it saved it. I have made it a declaration.
Oh my God. Where's the analytical numbers? Craig, where are the analytical numbers? Where is the analytical data?
Wait, I thought Sony fans didn't like PUBG. I thought Sony fans fucking bashed the fuck out of that game.
I didn't like the fact it was going 1 frame a second. I thought that was crazy. But,
besides that, but I mean, what I'm saying is, though, is that I could have swore so many on the PlayStation. On the PlayStation side.
I thought Sony fans didn't like.
No.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, now it's like the highest downloaded game fucking on the PS4.
I don't know who said it.
Hypocrites there,
everybody was saying that, hey, we don't need PUBG no more. We got fucking H1Z1. We don't need PUBG.
I was one of those niggas who said that shit, and I was like, fuck both of them, and it's still fuck both of them games. I don't like
I say this, just to be clear, it's not that I'm biased, because I hate all fucking Battle Royale games.
Yeah, it's a mode.
I'm on the same page as you there, Royal. I'm on the same page as you.
Except for one, except for that little cartoon animal ones.
Anthem is gonna have a battle royale mode, my nigga. Like, trust me, that's probably what it is.
I'd be mad as
I don't think they're gonna have a battle royale.
Where did you hear that Anthem was gonna have a battle royale, bro? Or you just talking shit?
No, I put it out my girl's ass when I was eating last time.
She was talking shit.
All the gaming news.
I do got a question. I feel that only the round table can answer, my nigga. Only the round table.
Don't turn it up.
Nigga, here, look at this fuck ass nigga. Don't know how to mute it. Mute this fuck ass nigga.
Background.
This nigga Diver don't know how to podcast. Begging the podcast all week. But then don't podcast.
What I do now, nigga?
Hey, nigga, you loud in the background. Mute your shit.
Shut the ass up.
Fuck out of here, nigga. Hey, I got a question that only the round table can answer. Vidiot, stop hiding in the corner. Stop acting like you're Ian. Ian is not here today, nigga. Ian is flying to Scotland right now, nigga. Shout out to Ian, nigga. Safe flight, nigga.
What you do?
Yeah,
for sure. Safe flight.
He is. No, for real.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Doing. Yeah, he flying this shit, nigga. So
That's a
I got a question,
too, boy.
Hey, that is.
Ian, don't ever talk to First Lady like that again.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said that. That's why he knew you was coming back because you was going to defend Vera, and Vera didn't come because she flying with. She don't feel like feeling weird around this nigga. Hey, answer this question though, nigga. Answer this question.
Sure, go ahead.
What does it take to win the console war? Like, is it over with, or is there something else we count other than console sales?
All right, sorry.
Let me go first. Let me go first. Are you ready?
Oh, fuck. He gonna say some nasty shit.
No.
Here we go.
What if I was to tell you there is no console war?
Man, there's a console war, white boy. You're the main one in the goddamn round table chat. You be waiting for the
No.
The answer is simple, Thrash. The answer is simple, Thrash.
If I buy both, it's not a
I
war.
co-sign that.
Right? If I buy both, it can't be
really not a console.
You don't want it to be a war.
There's a console war. Whether we like it or not, there is a console war, whether we like it or not.
No, there is no console war, dude. That shit is fake as fuck.
It is a console war.
If you were to word it, Thrash, if you were to word it like an attraction rate to that said platform, then obviously the answer would definitely be software, which Sony already has on lockdown. And they do that every generation, so they're already on the on that golden scope already.
Hey, you know what? Not me.
But mostly everybody's been. Go ahead.
No, I'm finna say that's one thing. Did y'all see that one thing, that attach rate to the games? It's 9.6 something. I ain't never seen the regular thing is like 3 point something. The PS4 it's like 9 point something, man. That shit is crazy.
Let's see what the word war means, and then we can answer that question.
We're not gonna break down shit like we crap gamer to find an answer. No. In your definition, what does it take for you to win this argument? If you don't want to call it a war, there's something there to where Microsoft is over there tweeting shit like Sony did this, and these niggas, Sony making YouTube videos, passing motherfucking, sharing their game like this is how you do it. Like, no, fuck that. There is something going on. How do you win?
Word it better for you so that motherfuckers get the gist of what you're trying to say, right?
The jizz.
What you trying to say is what will it take?
That's immature.
What would
Immature.
To be the
Come on, y'all. I can't.
console?
Dude, I can't hear Royal for nothing, man. Y'all need to shut your asses.
What he's saying is, what will it take for a console to be the definitive console? Where people's like, oh yeah, that one's hands down is the best. Like that's what it is, right?
Software.
I can say I can think
that there's no such thing as a console war, just because it's not a real fucking war. Motherfuckers picked a side for no goddamn reason. These are companies trying to win our money, and motherfuckers like picking sides and battling out for no reason. That's what he's trying to say. But there is more in the idea of they're trying to compete to see which one is that definitive console. When people think of that generation, they think that console, right? You won that war. You won that generation, right?
Well, let's say competition. Let's say competition. That's a better word for it. Because they are competing against each other.
For sure.
They competing against each other. But we as fans call it a war because it's more fun to talk about like that. That's why we call it. It's more fun to talk about like that. But it is a competition. They are trying to beat each other into the ground. Trust you me.
Yeah, they're trying to make the most money. I get you on that. But there's some people that are like me that the only thing you got to do to get me to buy your console is say, hey, this plays games and tell me your release date, and I'm getting this shit. It doesn't matter to me. But the average motherfucker that can't do all that is going to have to decide. And I see where you guys are coming from when it comes to that aspect, I guess.
Hey,
then it comes down to who's got the best whatever, you know what I mean?
Hey man, come on,
it's the software, yeah.
Right.
My bad. That's me. She heard us talking about the movie.
God damn it, Thrash.
She heard
supposed to be the enforcer of this damn room.
Thrash.
Hey,
Did you?
Your phone is that ringing?
Yo, did you guys end up reading this hilarious article about how apparently, according to an LG study, that Xbox gamers play games better than PS4 and PC combined?
Oh, I seen that shit. That was stupid.
That was the funniest article I read all year, man.
Come in when they do stupid shit like that. That's when that console war shit come in there. You be like, what?
No, these websites, man, bait you in by putting that shit up there. So they get clicks. You see what I'm saying? And they know these fanboys will be like, what? And they'll click on that.
No,
shit.
see, I thought it was like purely fake too as well, but no, apparently LG did do an actual fucking.
No, they did. They did that.
A reaction fucking thing, whatever you want to call it, and shit like that.
Yeah, but it's funny. It is funny.
It's fucking hilarious, man.
Right, it's funny.
And they were clicking buttons. Like, who clicked the green button fastest and shit? It was stupid.
No, yeah, it says more than 1,400 gamers participated in LG's Elite Reaction Test created in partnership with Activision. PC gamers happened to fare the worst with an average reaction of accuracy of 67.7% compared to Xbox players who had an average accuracy of 77.1%.
And why do you think
that's why Sony don't want to come see us, because we take them niggas out, son.
I wouldn't go that far there, Diver, but either way.
Oh, we're gonna go that far. Let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you why. Because the PC gamers are so reliable on that damn mouse click button that when you put a controller in their hand, they don't know what the fuck to do.
But the test has nothing to do with that.
I know, man. Just let me say what I say, man. Why you always gotta like, what you mean, nigga?
It goes on.
I bet you if we just gonna click and we try to rob a bank and the whole plan is move, but one thing goes wrong, I'll be that one dude like, see, I told y'all motherfuckers not to go this route. What the fuck? See, I was that dude.
You be the one dude I shoot in the knee so you can get caught, nigga, while the rest of us go.
No, okay, so it goes on to say overall reaction scores produced from the test show console gamers have the best reactions or twitchiness. No worries. With Xbox gamers having an average reaction of twitchiness by 79.7%, the PlayStation gamers was 71.9%, and PC gamers with the lowest average reaction score was 62.2%.
But that's
wow.
Hey man, I'm tired of Craig leaving and I'm not saying shit. Craig, get your ass back up in here and say bye when you leave, nigga. You do that all the time.
Okay, bro. Here's the thing with the reaction. Here's the thing.
No, that's Craig's motto. Kind of like Tay's laugh and shit. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean?
That's Craig's motto. That nigga would ghost out. Nigga like, all right,
can we have a moment of silence while we acknowledge Vera up in this motherfucker so she can do her intro?
No. She taking out the trash right now, nigga. And it's extra. and Diver here. So it's like used condoms in the trash. Take that shit out.
Nah, bear back up in here. I put the towel down. Fuck you mean?
Put it back up.
Diver. Damn.
Jesus.
Nigga, how you gonna say, nigga, when you eating booty, nigga, fuck out of here.
I eat with a tib.
Hey, why is it always the insecure niggas who eat booty always want to get on the niggas who not insecure that eat booty?
Nigga, trust me, I ain't got no problem with that. It's just funny as fuck.
Bro was like, oh man, are we back here again? Shit.
Hey, Vera, hold on. I do gotta say something to Vera real quick though.
Keep it
Vera, don't ever let a motherfucker talk to you like that again when I'm not around or when I am around.
Oh my god.
What's wrong with you? That dude was all on your neck like you had some Victoria's Secret shit wrapped around your neck or something.
He probably did.
This nigga's stupid, bro.
What were you talking about?
She remember now, nigga. That's how insignificant it was, nigga. Relax. Nigga.
What were you talking about last week? Oh,
Hey, so did we answer the question about how do you win a console war, nigga? Did we answer that
The
shit?
motherfuckers been saying that it's console stove. That's what most of motherfuckers been going off of.
I thought it was. I thought it was console sold. To be honest, I really did.
I know what it takes to win the console war now.
I think it's a definition of a couple of things. I think it's a definition of a couple of things.
I think it has to do. I think more has to do with games than what do you call that?
Yeah, because
And look, we can't go by. Listen, I'm gonna explain some logic here, man. You can't go by numbers sold. Okay, for instance, how many people are gonna go out and buy a PS5 based on the PS4 success?
You know how you win?
They've been doing that for years.
I'll tell you how you win.
And say they don't bring out shit. Okay.
Wait, so by that logic,
hold on, let them finish.
Listen, you win the hearts and minds of console owners.
That's what I'm saying, though. So
okay, so let video finish.
Like what we were saying to them motherfuckers in Afghanistan.
Wait.
So win your hearts and minds.
Wait, y'all telling me that Nintendo Switch is in second place right now? Then.
No, I got you. I'm just trying to say PS5 comes out, and all you guys are gonna go out there and be like, hell yeah, I'm getting a PS5, and then say they don't bring out shit, but they sold more. Does that mean it's a better system? So you can't go by sold, is what I'm saying.
Oh no, I hear you, and you're right. And hold on, let me do this super panel chat because Captain Doug Nasty can't be up in here right now because there's a lot of niggas in here, but he want me to read his goddamn comment and shit, and cuss the niggas out. The fuck is up with him and Diver? I don't know. This nigga said God of War officially won the console war, so I guess it's a top notch game in this nigga's mind. That's how you win that shit.
God of War won Game of the Year because it was a good game. But did it win Game of the Year of the people because of numbers? Did it win Game of the Year because of what? Because it went by the people that picked it was for what?
See, that's exactly what I was about to get to. See that? The reason why you can't go that route is because motherfuckers were like, man, that game, y'all just like it because y'all like it. I ain't like it like that. So, no, y'all ain't win. See? Just like that. It comes down to subjectivity, right?
Okay, so let me ask you guys. So last year when Zelda won God of War, Game of the Year, which one of you guys played it? Which one of you guys was playing it?
I was playing it.
Oh, let me fit it. Which one of you guys beat it?
I beat it.
I didn't beat it.
I beat it.
I didn't.
So money. Oh, so you already beat? Did you finish the Red Dead?
I didn't like Zelda like that. I didn't like Red Dead.
How'd you like it? No, I know. But what I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. Like with that, I heard you said like you didn't think that game was deserving Game of the Year. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't like that game.
Worse and worse as I played it. Like real talk.
Hey, hey, Doug.
First, and then it drops like a fucking roller coaster. That's how Red Dead was for me. The longer I played, the worse it got for me. I'm like,
what? You didn't like the ending of it?
Hold on.
Hell no.
What'd you say, Big
Hold
Mama?
on, y'all. Doug, something. Doug, if you trying to get in, I'm gonna leave in 5 minutes. Doug, if you want to get in, bro, go ahead, LB. I'm sorry.
Hey, Doug or MVP? Whoever first, MVP want to get in too.
But I do agree with Diver though. Like you can't.
Nigga, why the fuck you gotta leave, nigga? You a founder, nigga. Fuck out of here.
I'll leave. Yeah, I'll get off in a minute.
You got vacuum. You got carpets to vacuum.
I got a date with X videos. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh yeah, I hear you. I ain't even mad at you.
I thought I was going to get a better reaction than that. Yo, y'all disappointed me. Y'all absolutely disappointed me.
Enjoy yourself. Make sure
I didn't hear what you said.
Hey, I was just gonna say you trying to get your booty eating skills up, nigga. You know what it is now, nigga. You know what to
do. Hey, William Wallace last week was talking about that shit. He said he can eat a good booty.
He said William Wallace.
Hey, what about this question right here, nigga? If the Switch would have released at the same time as everybody else, would it be first?
No.
I don't know.
No. Let me tell you something. The Switch is always going to have good numbers. I mean, the Nintendo will have good numbers in the start, but it's just always going to level out because you already know. That is true. That is true.
Okay, who won last generation? Okay, then. Anyway, how do you
last generation? This nigga, man.
Yeah.
This nigga, man.
No. Wait. But you gotta look at it this. You gotta look at it like this. The Switch was fucking not Switch. I'm sorry. The Wii was actually fucking way cheaper for much longer. So of course it was going to get more numbers.
Who's fucking with the Wii now, though?
Nobody.
Thank you.
With the
I still actually, yeah, I still would have
hold
actually
on.
had a Wii.
You're not. I know motherfuckers are still fucking with the PlayStation 2.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, listen,
The Xbox 360. So what do you mean?
It was a lot of people that had. There was a lot of people that had like the fucking Switch in their closets. It was like one of those hot commodities, real quick. You want to try it, and then they was
sounds weird as fuck.
It was a
right.
I don't know why that's
not in the closet. Like what's up?
Who got Switch in the closets?
What? Man, my Switch. I played that. I played the shit out of that.
I meant to say the Wii. My bad.
I keep
niggas is closet switching. Niggas is closet switching.
Hey, are you guys talking about the Wii or the Wii U? Which one are you talking about?
I'm talking about the original Wii. The original Wii.
Diver is trying to damage control what I said to him. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no damage control on what? Damage control. Let me tell you something, motherfucker. You always be picking on me, and I get tired of that shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's been, I haven't heard you guys in a week, and I come to chill, and all you want to do is fuck with me. I'm gonna fire you out, nigga. What Coca-Cola company? I'm gonna start buying Pepsi from now on. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna get to you one way or the other. I'm gonna get you fired. Coca-Cola ain't selling no more, nigga. Motherfucking Diver, stop buying them. Fuck out of here, nigga.
He's burnt out, man.
Hey, let me finish my thing now. After y'all, since y'all are done,
go ahead.
What fucked the Wii U was the fact that whenever you broke that fucking screen, it was tied to that system, so you couldn't get another one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
And people after they learn that, like, well, I ain't fucking buying another one because if it gets broke again, then I'm buying a whole new system. That's
right.
What fucked the Wii U up.
Facts.
Is that the title?
They fixed that with the Switch. It's like,
wait, you say the N word?
Yeah, but don't you still do that though? Like with the Switch, if your screen breaks on the Switch,
well, you're buying a whole new Switch because that is the Switch.
No, I just got the screen replaced on my Switch. It was $100.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad.
You know what?
No.
The only thing I wish that Nintendo would do, man, is make new IPs frequently, man. I'm so tired of them keep putting Mario.
They do. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, dude. Every time a Mario game comes out, that shit sells like fire.
How many?
No, I get what Big Money is saying. No, I get what Big Money is saying, but the thing is, like Nintendo they do make multiple IPs, multiple IPs every generation.
Every generation.
You know what's fucked up though? You know what's fucked up though? The new IPs. Their new IPs always get overshadowed by their legacy IPs.
Yep. That's the problem. That's the problem right there. Yep, that's the biggest problem right there. That everybody
y'all show me a new IP that they made that we would like to play. The people here in this room right now.
Splatoon.
Who playing Splatoon?
I thought Splatoon is off the chain. Fuck you mean?
Hey, hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button.
Mario Maker.
Come on, man, y'all. Now, come on, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the game.
Money, bro. You got me like Yakko from Animaniacs. I'm like,
But money, you gotta understand too. Like, there's games like we talk about it all the time. There's games that we like that you don't like, that you like that we don't like. So that's never gonna happen.
No.
We can tell you, you asked for an IP, he gave you one, and you're like, he'll give you another one, and you'll still be like,
flying game though. They got that flying panty game. What you know about
Arms?
that?
What about Arms?
Wait, panties. Wait. What panties?
Yeah, flying panties.
Nintendo got that flying panty game. Don't
What about Mario Tactics? What about Super Mario Tactics?
Because it's got Mario in it.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. It's always a Mario or it's not.
That's Nintendo. That's Nintendo.
Mario sells.
Hey,
but it doesn't change the fact that it's a new IP though.
Hey, let me tell you something. This is what our generation grew up with. So what do we pass on to our kids? Okay, that's what we give them. It's more of a gentle gaming than out here playing with these motherfuckers blowing niggas' head off with shotguns. You giving them what they get, what you got, and that's how it goes. That's how they making it.
I understand that. I'm not saying do away with those games. What I'm saying is why they can't make new IPs like Microsoft and
because
Sony.
Microsoft ain't making IPs right now.
Big money. What about Captain Toad?
What did Microsoft make?
You know what it is, Big Money.
That's why I said that before you came out and said it, Thrash, motherfucker.
Fuck up Big Mama's recipe. That's what it is. That's Nintendo shit. That's Big Mama's recipe.
Just like, hey, what's that dude? Famous Amos Cookies. That motherfucking recipe hasn't changed since before I was born, and them motherfuckers still sell like crazy. So I'm just saying. The only thing they do was take the black dude off the black dude off the packaging. That's all they did.
Big money. What about Pikmin?
Well, Pikmin, when did Pikmin come out? Crossing?
It came out with the GameCube, but that still is a brand new IP. That's not anything. No. But what I'm saying is no. Okay, well, what about Captain Toad? What about Captain Toad?
No.
What about Arms? What about Arms?
Yeah. Let me say it like this.
I'll go with Arms, but Captain Toad ain't. But that's just another name from another game. It's like they take their games. Go ahead, Thrash. Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. Finish.
They take their games, they take the characters from their games, and all they do is make another game with the same character. I'm talking about make a completely new IP that we want to play, that gamers are into now.
I hear that, and you're right about that.
Oh, you're never gonna get that from Nintendo, sadly.
Right, they're more for kids, bro, and it's always gonna be that way.
Aren't they getting ready to come out with a beefed up Wii that's totally different? No.
You think I'm wrong? You think I'm wrong? Okay, then name me a game character that has multiple games in multiple genres. I'll wait.
Hold on, who are you talking to?
Mario.
Man, that's it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Other than Mario.
I don't know what you said, Flash.
Dude, that motherfucker was a cameo in Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. You couldn't even explain.
Yeah, exactly. Mario is a brand name. It's not like a game like everything else. Mario is a bigger brand name than Nintendo is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. So it's like you gotta write that way. That's a brand name. I mean, that's like Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Jordans. You know what I'm saying? It's a new Jordan shoe. It's Jordan's though. Mario is the only game that has its own brand name that's bigger than the company that makes it. So
like
Tiger Woods. Right that way.
Tiger Woods is a brand now.
Yeah.
But I get what Big Money is saying though.
I do what he's saying too. I get what you're saying. I do get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying why not? Why wouldn't they ride that wave if they have a name?
Yeah. Hey, Big Money, do you have a Switch?
I have one.
You had one. What game? Nigga, I'm just asking. God damn, nigga, what the fuck wrong with you? Hey, I'm just saying. But okay, so when you got it, what game did you get with it?
Oh, I got Zelda.
Okay, so you only got that. So you paid $300 to play one game.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
No, check this out. Listen, I said that before, though. There are games out there, and that's one of them. That's a good ass game. That last Zelda game is a good game. I have both systems just for one game. I did with fucking Microsoft. The only thing when I had it, when you I always playing Gears. I only bought it for Gears. That's all I bought it.
Well, I tried to hit you up with Gears yesterday, and you weren't on.
I told you I gave it back, man. I gave that motherfucker up. I was through playing Gears. I was tired of playing Gears, man. I played Gears to death. I gave that motherfucker up.
Okay, but you had a box that actually you can play other IPs like you're talking about when Nintendo only has their few. So why would you give one up for multiple games and one that only had one game? I mean, I'm just trying to understand. I'm just trying to understand. What I'm saying, let me repeat that. He bought the Switch for one game, and he had the Xbox where he can play multiple games on, and gave it away.
Wait, but he bought it for one game though. Just like he bought the Switch for one game.
I bought the Switch just for that one game. I bought the Microsoft. I bought the Microsoft console for one game, and I expected Microsoft to come out with more games, and they didn't. So you
don't play no third-party games.
I play it on my PlayStation.
Yeah,
why?
That's why Xbox niggas. That's why Xbox niggas fucking miss out. Y'all niggas keep thinking about.
I didn't ask you what. Hey, what fuck you mean? Why? I'm asking him why. What fuck you mean? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. What? Why? If you got how many people you rocking with on there right now?
Bruh,
what you mean?
Never gotten an X, bro. What's the point?
Hold on.
What you talking about? What you talking about?
What's the argument in third party if he didn't get an X? He got a regular S, bro. Like, why would he like keep it for third party? The Pro would be better for like third party.
Yeah, that's why I got the Pro. I play all my games on my Pro. The only reason I played the Xbox is for exclusives, and that was Gears.
So
that's
you paid an extra $100 for visual that you can't see?
Diver, you wasting time, nigga. You just accept what niggas took. What the fuck, nigga? It's other.
What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm asking the man a question. Now this is only asking questions that I'm allowed to. I'm asking the man a question. That's all.
Diver, we got 10 people in here. Shut your ass up and let other people talk. You ask.
It's today, Friday or Tuesday.
Hey, Royal.
It's Tuesday, nigga.
Royal, did you buy that Onimusha?
Hell no, I ain't buy that Onimusha.
Oh, you didn't get it?
You know why I didn't get that Onimusha?
I was gonna ask you how it was.
Exactly like the fucking old Onimusha.
Yeah, but
it's the same goddamn game. Look, if it's the same goddamn game, I expected it to look a million times better than that.
But not everybody's going to get the Resident Evil 2 treatment, yo.
Have you seen Resident Evil 1 remake? I mean remastered?
Yeah, no shit. Yeah.
Like,
I think they did this shit as a test. I mean, we've seen Resident Evil 4 get remastered 20 times, the same exact way. I think they just want to test the water, see if anybody gonna play Onimusha. I saw IGN's little bitch ass fucking review, and he complained the whole time that it looked like a PS2 game. And I'm looking at this nigga like, well, nigga. It's because it is a PS2. It is a fucking PS2 game, so it should look that way, nigga. Like, I don't understand. I could see if they said like remaster or remake or whatever, like just like they did Resident Evil 2. I could see that. Then yes, be pissed off all day. But it's this shit happens all the time.
I think
look at God of War 3, for example.
Fucking
at the instant strike. You know what I'm saying? Right before the enemy hits you, you hit them.
That parry,
and you can chain that shit. That's just magnificent, man. But I lived through that already. I ain't trying to play the same goddamn game on a PS4. What the fuck?
I hear that.
The only thing they changed is it has stick controls now instead of that tank mechanism, you know?
Right.
I actually kind of like the tank.
Hey, yeah, I'm about to get up out of here, man. Let somebody else get up in here. If somebody else don't get in here, I'll just jump back in.
Hey, man, you don't be scared.
Diver, shut your fucking Xbox ass up.
Have a good one there, big money, man.
Yeah, I'll be back. If don't nobody else jump in, I'll be back.
Hey, Tron, what you think?
Hey, money, let's go play some Gears, nigga. I'll be on.
This fuck ass nigga. Let me meet this fucking nigga.
This nigga. You got me off my
Tron, do you got anything to say on Onimusha, my nigga? You got anything to add, to retort to it? If she even listening still, she probably washing dishes because of you niggas. Somewhere she doing woman duties or something.
She's probably texting William Wallace.
Folding clothes. Nigga, stop being jealous. Old ass nigga. Before she talk loud and your wife here, you get fucked up on camera again.
Nigga, I got that shit on the low, nigga. Relax.
I heard that there was a girl that was able to text with her dangling pussy. I just wanted to say that.
What?
You just need to figure out how to put dangling pussy into regular conversation.
Yeah.
Shit.
And that's basically what he's doing. That shit was on his calendar and shit.
I know what Vera was doing.
She's watching that robot porn, man.
That robot porn.
Exactly. Hey, why are y'all attacking the woman with sexual attacks?
Because she likes that squirt motor oil, nigga.
Hey, Thrash. In my defense, she brought that shit to my channel, man.
Yeah, he sure did.
Yeah.
See?
Real quick though. Big shout out to the homie ACO. Welcome back, homie. I ain't seen you in a minute. You know what I'm saying? ACO just came back to the YouTube game and shit, so shout out to him. I don't know
who's ACO.
Wait a minute, ACO, like the ACO?
Yes, ACO.
Are you done the video?
I've been talking about too, matter of fact. I just watched it this morning.
Oh, what?
Oh, shit.
Welcome back, homie. Glad you feeling better.
Yeah, I've been talking to that nigga too. I'm gonna tell that nigga to hop on and shit. You gonna have to hop on one of these days.
What do you do?
I ain't seen my nigga Ace in a minute.
What do you do?
You gonna hate him, Diver.
He had a surgery and shit. My nigga, that nigga lived through that shit though. So nigga, shout out to that nigga.
I'm a hater. Why am I gonna hate him for?
What's his name?
Trust and believe, nigga.
You gonna hate him, bro.
Why?
I'm just letting you know now.
All right, don't let that nigga get another surgery. Fucking
let it happen, nigga. Just let it happen. God, what's the next motherfucking topic? You fuck ass. God damn it, mess.
Hey, I'm just saying, it just came to mind. You know, just trying to shout out the homie and shit.
Okay, hey, shout out, homie.
Set your ass up, weird ass.
Nigga, I'll tip my 40 to your ass, nigga.
That nigga stupid. Nigga. Oh, the other topic was EA. EA is rumored to be canceling that open world Star Wars game, my nigga.
I thought that was official.
Is it official? I heard it. I saw a rumor.
After the fuckery of Battlefront 2, I don't blame them, honestly.
But is this the Star Wars game that Amy Hennig was working on? That was supposed to be a linear game.
That one's been canceled, bro.
I think that one canceled. They announced another one. I think that's the one that dude in the crowd announced, right? He was in the crowd like, yeah, we're working on the game.
The one Amy Hennig did was
okay. So I guess a bigger question. So a good question to me is, do you think they canceled it in the midst of all these stocks falling? Because I guess like they shit taking a hard hit when it comes to these stocks.
Well, like I said, when Bungie jumped out, that was one of the things. When Bungie jumped out, they went down like 6%.
That was like the day after. That's Activision stock.
Both of them did actually.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like
EA's has been going down for a while because I think the big thing that started that landslide was when the Battlefield 5 shit, all that controversy.
Yeah, that shit did hurt them low key. That shit did. We think they'll cancel a Star Wars game? And they licensed to be making these games? Like
Disney.
Yeah, but maybe on the low, maybe Disney pulled that license from them.
You know what though? They just gotta stop trying to fucking collect every dime from every little spot that they can and just let a game come out and let us rock it.
I bet you when it comes out, it fails.
Nah,
because you would think that Star Wars still has the name it used to, but recently Star Wars has been fucking up lately.
No, it doesn't. They fucking the movies up too bad, bro.
For real, this generation of Star Wars movies has been trash.
They fucking them up too much. And it had potential. People was hype behind them motherfuckers, man. But it just, they did dumb shit. They didn't make no fucking sense and shit. Like, why are you doing this to Star Wars, bro? Like, why is Luke Skywalker a little bitch losing to a bitch who ain't had no training at all?
I like Rogue One, though. Rogue One was good. I thought Rogue One was good.
Who?
The one where they all died with Donnie Yen in it?
Rogue One, but that was kind of like an interlude. That was kind of like an
I didn't watch that one
yet. In between the
I think that was the last good one.
Yeah, it didn't have no force powers in it. I mean, they had the nigga Snoop, or whatever the name was. I thought he was gonna be a beast mode ass nigga. Nope. That nigga sat in the chair and died in the same chair. Fuck.
Yeah, that
nigga. Like they fucked up a lot of shit.
Hey, Royal.
What's up?
Did you find anything else out about that East Nest?
The what?
The East Nest, that company that gave Bungie that $100 million for that IP?
No, I did not look that up, man.
Okay.
Nobody don't give a fuck about Bungie's money, nigga. Fuck Bungie.
I'm trying to see what kind. I want to see what kind of company that is and what kind of games they be producing. That's all. Why you always gotta be on my shit, nigga?
But because we was on a topic and you changed that shit over some busted ass Bungie shit, you fuck ass.
Oh,
nigga.
What do you nigga? I got Tourette's, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, I know. I know this, nigga. God damn.
So go down the line and see what everybody think, because that is interesting that this game got canceled, because there's gonna be all kinds of theories flying around.
Yeah,
well, that's why I brought it up, is because it's also part of it, because supposedly they're supposed to be, stopping a couple of games from coming out.
Who? EA?
Who?
This nigga don't know what he's talking about. This nigga right here. You're the worst podcaster in life. I promise you this. God damn it. It's hard to podcast with you. Shit.
My bad. Wifey got my nuts, nigga.
Fuck that. Nigga. Nah.
But
nigga,
you know what?
Next question.
I was wondering if Anthem fails, which I still believe this is going to happen. I think if Anthem fails, the EA might go the Microsoft route and only put out their bread and butter games, the games that they know are going to sell, the FIFAs and the Maddens year after year, and they might not take any more chances on any more new IPs unless it's some mobile shit.
I don't know. I died. So you really think Anthem's going to fail, huh?
I didn't say it was. I said if it fails, I think EA is going to be done taking chances on new IP.
But you said, but I think it is. So like, I'm.
No, like, I said if it fails. I said if it fails. If it fails, I think they are done fucking with new IPs except for like mobile games.
Do you think that they're gonna not? Do you think they're still gonna have all this? What do you call that? Loot boxes in this one.
That's why I was saying I think that's going to be a big factor as to whether Anthem fails or not. Because if they pull that bullshit what's been going on with the industry lately, where they roll a game out and then put the microtransactions in a month later after the coast is clear, after they got past all these reviews and shit like that.
Right. Okay, because like I said, I was reading on it. They said there's only going to be gamers love personalizing their own character, so it's going to be just cosmetics. That they weren't they're not planning on having any kind of loot boxes for, like, you know, performance shit.
It may sell, though.
See, here's the thing. Here's the thing, though,
I think that's fucked up when you have to use the E3 stage to reassure everybody that this game ain't going to have any egregious microtransactions because their reputation had gotten that fucked up.
Well, I mean, yeah, but if you try to switch the script, you know what I'm saying? You go out there, you apologize, you let people know this is not the route we're trying to be anymore, to kind of, you know, let niggas know what's up. That's all.
The thing is, they don't have to fucking put loot boxes in the game, but they can put stuff in there to actually help players along. Like, I can see them adding like XP boosters and other things down the road. But I mean, cosmetics is one thing. But I think one of the things they are going to do, though, is definitely
XP boosters in there as a microtransactions. That'll be some bullshit.
Word. No, I don't think they're going to do it. I think they said they weren't going to do stuff like that.
I can see them keeping content out of it for a little while, then giving it to you at a later date, which is exactly what they're doing with fucking Battlefield 5.
But I do have to say, there were talking about you could earn cosmetics in games, so, and stuff like that. So I guess all the good ones you have to pay.
Well, not good ones. I think it's if you want to personalize your, like, okay, like say for instance, you go win this shoulder piece and it's pink. You don't want pink, so yeah, you have to go out and buy, you know, some that look better more to you, kind of a thing.
Or just get.
You're talking about like colors?
I think. I guess it's like shaders in Destiny. With Destiny, when you get a shader, it's always going to be like the really good shaders will be in the purchase in the engrams. And then when you get your engrams, you get whatever you want to get. But that depends.
I'm old school, I guess, man. I'm just used to having shit there and ready for me from the beginning.
Right? Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. I'm with you on that, Trash. I'm with you on that, buddy.
We're earning shit that we supposed to have in the beginning, in the first place. Like, nah, that's can't.
I don't know how they're gonna do it. I don't know if it's the beginning or what. But I'm with you on that. I like it when you jump in a room and there's a bunch of people and you're like, damn, look at that nigga got to that level. Look at his shit. I like that. But they ain't like that no more. Because they know people will pay for that.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I like to jump in the room and see, like, damn, how did that nigga put that shit together? Like, I didn't even know they could do that. Like, damn, they got the Joker right there. Like, goddamn, like that shit take creativity, but they're taking away the gamers' creativity and the extra hours of fun of just putting your nigga together and making them tight. You know what I'm saying?
That's these weak ass motherfuckers that don't want to play the game. They just want to pay. They don't want to go in the trenches and fight for this shit. They just want to pay for it. I can't even blame them.
They just want to pay to win.
I can't even blame them. I blame these companies. I can't blame the companies either because they just getting that money. But that's what it's just about. It's just about. It went from being about impressing people with experiences to just getting as much money as they can any way they can, and sacrificing the things that make gaming great.
See, it's like when you look at a game like Borderlands. Borderlands had a reason to gloat if you had like an actual really, really good weapon drop. And then when somebody asks you like what kind of weapon that is, and you read out those stats, it's like, yo, man, I wish I could get a weapon like that would drop. You know, I miss that randomly generated loot shit, man. That's what I miss.
You talking about blowing in that cave and waiting for a fucking particular?
I'm talking about no. I'm talking about Borderlands. I'm talking about like when you go around and
Borderlands.
Yeah, Borderlands, man.
The only thing that Borderlands fucked me on, the only thing that Borderlands fucked me on is when they gave you that key to get that weapon. I didn't know if you got it at your highest level, you would have got the weapon at that level. I got it like at a level 5, and that shit was done.
Yeah, the whole game. Yeah, the whole game was done. No, that's true.
Yeah.
But like Borderlands, I like Borderlands without the key, because you can actually find a gun. Like at least the first ones, you can find a gun that was strong as fuck.
So much taxes.
You can go through a few levels with that shit.
Mm.
Now,
Yeah,
it's like tiered out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now it's tiered out now. You know what I'm saying?
I can't stand that game, man.
Damn, really?
Every time I play it, I'm looking at every box and shit. I'm like, God damn, man, there's guns everywhere and shit.
It's like that.
It was loot overload, man. It was loot overload for that game.
You kill an enemy, that motherfucker bust open like Skittles.
No, see that worries me though for the future of that series. But see, that's the thing that worries me though. Like when Borderlands 3, and I know Borderlands 3 is definitely being worked on, but I mean that's what I have a little bit of fear with that game, because I can feel them actually taking that loot box kind of route, if you want to call it that, or do something with it, man. But you know, I don't want them to do that, because Borderlands, you know, I like that whole entire grind fest, man, of being able to but not like the way like Destiny is when you go in there, you get like an actual exotic. Same stats on it. You know what I mean? No, fuck that.
What's the show of Take-Two is in trouble right now? So
who Take-Two?
Yeah, looks like the CEO's in trouble or something.
Is all companies in trouble now all of a sudden?
The gaming market is crashing probably, bro. I think it's starting to crash, bro. Everybody is in trouble.
Yep.
No, I don't think
Except
it's going to be
Nintendo's doing fine.
There's just too much money in it. I think there's just going to be a big change of the guards. Like a lot of companies that you used to think is untouchable is being touched. You know what I'm saying?
Good point, Royal. Good fucking point, dude.
Yeah, JP Loco said, don't the Borderlands studio CEO turn out to be a pedo?
Oh, yeah, yeah. I remember reading about that with Randy Pitchfork.
No, what's going on with that story is
it's
a former colleague of his, they suing him because, you know, he used money to have a house built and shit like that. So they suing him. So in return, so now he counter suing, and throwing some dirt out on Randy Pitchford, saying that this dude had, he paid himself like a undercover, like $12 million bonus. He had all kinds of files on a flash drive, as well as kitty porn and shit on there. They were saying some shit about, this Randy Pitchford having parties where him and some of his executive friends was exposing themselves to minor and shit, like some kind of peacock party.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know if this is real. I just thought that was just strange. But you know what?
It's Hollywood. So.
I wouldn't be surprised at this point anymore. I wouldn't be surprised what people are doing behind
So I guess Pitchford admitted some shit about, I guess he admitted that some of the shit was on his flash drive. I guess as far as the kitty porn goes, I can't remember what he tried to say, like some magic shit or some bullshit. I can't remember. The Quartering is a good dude to check out, because he the one been, that's where I got all this shit from.
Yeah, he's been covering that stuff a lot, man. Yeah, I saw that pop up on my
feed. What the fuck y'all talking about?
Damn, nigga. Pay attention. That's what I'm saying, nigga. Don't ever ask me to podcast again.
Nigga, I'm just saying. I mean, like, who's doing kitty porn? What the fuck?
It was the.
You know what? You really need to pay attention, Diver, man.
You know what, motherfuckers? People got shit to do. I'm trying. Okay, relax.
Like I said, don't be watching niggas the podcast if you.
Hold on. What are you talking about? I was ready then. I'm ready now. All I asked was a question. I had to do something. I got back on. Motherfuckers talking about who's kitty porning. What the fuck going on? That's all I'm asking. What happened?
Hey, just sit back. And let us talk about you, my nigga. We found out what you had on your flash drive.
Hey, motherfuckers will get shot for that shit. Hey, that laugh you got right there tells me there's something wrong with your ass, nigga.
Hey, that is a pedophile laugh, though.
Word, big time. Like,
that's a borderline.
That wasn't a laughing at somebody laugh. That was I remember shit laugh. Fuck out of here.
No. That's a laugh. That's a laugh that you would see him like hiding in a bush doing that, man, looking at a kid.
I'm not gonna lie, because I done made mistakes before, and kids looking grown as fuck. You ain't never look at a kid and be like, not knowing it's a kid though. Motherfuckers like 7 foot and shit. Motherfucker got body like goddamn, and then the bitch
No,
turned around and
that's different. That's different. That's different. That's different. But when you actually on the computer looking for that shit, that's where it's wrong.
Of course.
So are you guys saying that a gamer or who has that?
The CEO of Take Two.
Oh, that nigga. Okay. My bad.
Gearbox, bro. Gearbox.
I mean, my bad. Gearbox.
Yeah.
Gearbox is they were exposing themselves in front of kids at a party. What parents are letting? You know what? I blame a lot of motherfuckers when shit like that happens to kids.
Word. It's like the Michael Jackson niggas. I ain't gonna go drop my kid off in no motherfucking man's house and just leave. Fuck out of here.
Guilty or innocent. Guilty or innocent, I'm not doing it. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Michael Jackson was not no fucking pedophile, man.
Not saying that he is, but the point is that you don't go to a grown man's house. You don't go to a grown man's house and leave your kids there and take off.
You can believe that, but would you take your nephew to his motherfucking crib? I mean, rest in peace, Michael. I mean, I'm just saying, if he was still alive, everything was cool. Will you take your nephew to his crib?
Without me?
Hell no.
I mean, we can go together and go look at the motherfuckers, zebras and shit like that. But for me to leave his ass there and bounce, nah.
Yeah, I'm
parents got in trouble actually.
Zebras.
Be here at all times.
I'm not gonna leave a motherfucker there on his own.
Some of these celebrities be doing shit to the common person at their crib and just don't think nothing of it.
Right.
I can't remember the name of that basketball player. I think his name was Jason something. I think he played for the New Jersey Nets. The dude was drunk and was walking around with a shotgun and killed a limo driver, bullshitting around and tried to cover it up.
Damn. I think I heard about that. Jason Williams. That was Jason Williams. It was tight too, right?
So
yeah. Is it him? I think it's him. Who you talking about? Yeah, Jason Williams ass.
Yeah, I know it was Jason something. This shit happened like 15 years ago, 20
Yeah,
years
nigga
ago.
had a flat top. He had a flat top, right? Oh, flat top having ass nigga, I believe. If it's the same nigga I'm thinking about.
Hey, Lincoln.
Yeah.
So you picking up Anthem?
No,
Look at
because
this
there's nothing. It's nothing against EA. I'm just not. I was never into Destiny, so I'm not about to play a game that's.
Do you want a code? Do you want a code so you can check it out?
Oh, you can't argue with the word free.
All right, I'll hook you up with a code.
At least he can check it out if he can actually give his own opinion on it.
Hey,
that's what I'm saying. See, that's what I respect more. Is like I'm not saying I don't disrespect nobody, but if you actually try a game and you say you don't like it, then I can look at you and take that different than you just watching another nigga playing and then say something. That's all.
Nigga.
You want a code too, nigga? You want a code too?
I ain't gonna front.
No, I ain't got no kid.
Yo, shit, I'll take one there, Diver, man, if you want me to play that game that bad.
The worst thing as a gamer actually is a game that you like and you watch somebody else play it. You like, God damn, no, go left, motherfucker, go left. Like,
see, that's why I don't watch live streamers.
There's a difference. There's a difference to what I'm saying, bro.
There's a difference. I'll definitely give it a shot. I mean, that's one of the biggest reasons why I'm about to start reaching out to these developers, these VR developers, and start asking for codes.
Good.
There you go. Yeah, that's smart. That's smart. Go for it.
How about you get a chatter code? Fuck.
Hell nah. Fuck them niggas. What they do to me?
Hey, that's true. That is true. That like ratio is low. Fuck them niggas. And they mom.
Word, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Right? Every time we get fucking 200-300 views and 3 likes. Fuck y'all. I ain't giving y'all shit. Let Video give you one of his punk ass codes.
No, I'll try the beta on the first, man.
I got a good question though, Diver. Is you gonna give Coon his motherfucking earphones though, nigga? I mean,
tell Coon. Look, tell Coon. Hey, Coon, you can hear me. Hey, Coon, you can hear me. Hit me up. And you know what? I already said this, anyways. All you gotta do is I'm gonna send you PlayStation, whatever you want. Just tell me what system you want it on, and I'm gonna go get you some codes. You get money and go do what the fuck you want with it. How about that? I ain't giving you no motherfucking headsets, obviously. I'm too lazy to be doing shit, so I'm gonna give you money, motherfucker.
Damn, Jesus. God damn.
That works.
That works. Hey, as long as you pay your debts, my nigga.
Nigga, how about you pay your debt, nigga?
I did, nigga. Like last Friday.
Apparently, I picked the right one to miss.
Yeah, hey, I missed it too. I had to watch the show after, man. I mean, it was great. I was pissed off. Hey, I set it on. I got on. They heard me get on. They said something about everybody got knocked out because I jumped on. As soon as I jumped on, I heard this big ass crash. Motherfucker dropped a bunch of shit. Motherfucker got hurt, so I had to get off and go check that out so that I couldn't get on the show. That's why I hate being at work.
He got double bubble.
Oh wow!
Welcome back.
And I'm not saying I'm the one that knocked the shit over either.
Somebody got double bubble up in this bitch. She got both her cheeks.
Okay, so what about anybody got anything to say about the division that's coming out next?
Division.
That's a pass for me.
Nobody talking about the division.
I'm in the beta that's getting ready to come out.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this fucking nigga couldn't wait to put it on. He was fumbling his phone like, look at this shit, niggas.
You got that right, nigga. Look at it, nigga. Bask in it.
I'm part of the alpha.
Bask in it.
I haven't got my alpha code, nigga. How the fuck you get your alpha code?
I got the code. You don't get the official alpha code until they get ready to release the actual date for the beta.
Gotcha.
What they gave me is the pre-register code, so I can make sure I get mine when it.
Right, you have to go online and put that code in there, and then it'll send you an email with the shit.
I want to get my dreams code, cuz that's what I want, nigga. I want my dreams code, cuz.
I wouldn't mind popping my hands on that, man.
I thought they were ready to start putting those out yet.
I don't know if they did or not. Did they start it? I know you can sign up for them.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Vidiot.
I'm like
Vidiot.
This nigga Vidiot sleep, look at him, waking up and shit. Look at this nigga.
All right, Vidiot. So what you been up to, man? Where the fuck you been at, bro?
Yeah, working. You know.
Hey, how's the baby, the wife?
Nigga, is she pregnant?
Everything cool?
No.
You having a kid?
Well, it's the baby mama drama.
Yeah. Oh no! On the other side, you getting problems? See?
No.
That's what I told your ass about shaving corn without a knife, my nigga. You gotta do shit in levels. Shit in levels, my nigga.
That made sense, but that made sense in my head, cuz. As soon as that made sense, I started laughing. I don't know why.
He was trying, you know it's bad when trying, like, oh my god, like here we go.
So, hey, Lincoln.
Yeah, what's up?
So after watching you play that one game, I'm really thinking about going ahead and picking up that VR set.
You talking about Firewall?
Yeah, Firewall.
I think.
Hey, how many of us got VR up in here? How many of us got it?
I do.
I got it.
I don't have it.
Hey, we should
I got
have
a poor ass broke motherfucker. Dude.
I'm gonna break mine open. I haven't even broke mine open yet. I'm gonna broke mine open when
Telling y'all, boy, y'all better.
Hey, we should have a round table.
Strong stomachs.
a round table VR battle or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that'd be lit.
Ace Combat, cuz dog fight. Let's do that.
I'm still waiting for that to go down in price, man.
I don't know about Ace Combat. Ace Combat might be a little fucking.
I don't have PlayStation.
Too much motion blur for that one.
Not only that part of Firewall, that part of Ace Combat is not going to be in VR. It's just going to have 3 missions in an air show in a hangar mode, but it's not going to be an online mode for.
Hey, Vidiot, if you go to the pawn shop, you'll find a PlayStation.
Y'all about 5 minutes in.
I was thinking because I was like, oh shit.
No,
that's be tight. Weirdest feeling I ever felt, bro. I swear that feeling is just crazy, bro.
I've never had that problem, bro.
Crazy.
See,
I never had no problem like that.
I want to try out VR so bad, man, but that shit's way too expensive over here.
You know what it is, bro? I promise you, is this.
Just buy it.
Don't know this, but your center of gravity is all the way like fucked off. If you getting like sick from it, your center of gravity is like kind of messed up.
Fam, I'm trying to tell you, bro, they ain't got nothing. Put that motherfucker on. You gonna see. You gonna start sweating.
Bro, I've done it. I've done it.
Mine open. I've played it before though. Like
I'm right. You don't want to start puking.
I didn't have no problem.
More than 10 minutes.
Yeah, cause. Bro, I ran through a solid hour of Resident Evil 7 VR.
I did the one with my phone, nigga.
Dude, I played
yeah, I had that too. When
I played like a good solid hour and a half of fucking Fire Team Bravo.
I'll go get some.
I know I can only do like maybe 30 minutes of Project Cars at the most.
Man, I played that motherfucker for about 15 minutes. Man, I swear to God.
Rocket Cars is crossplay. We can play that. Nigga.
Oh, let's do let's go on some Rocket Cars. Hey, I tried it for the first time. Hey, I tried that shit for the first time yesterday. I had fun with that shit. Let's do that shit.
It's so quick to play with us, nigga. It's so quick to play with PlayStation. You said what, John? You know,
I've been trying to say something. There was like, got all a group of people.
Say what you gonna say.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that Ace Combat. Is it only for on PlayStation? Is it only for VR or is it?
No, it's both.
Oh, it's both.
As a matter of fact, it's more less VR than I.
I gotta go to Best Buy tomorrow and buy the VR system.
Hopefully, they'll do more.
Ooh, I can just wonder how VR for the women, boy.
I'm just letting you know. So if you see me downstairs jerking off to nothing, just to let you know I got the VR.
My God.
The only way we can see is you showing us.
I'm telling you, VR porn is not all.
I mean, you can use it too if you want, babe. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, tell your girl you can practice eating booty with VR, nigga.
Hey, babe. They think I don't eat booty. Let them know what's up.
Let this nigga know eat booty. Hey, she didn't say that shit. She like, nigga, what you mean? That shit yesterday.
What?
Hey, the crazy part about it is, if he really wanted to do that, make his own porno movie with his girl, get a 360-degree camera, and then watch that shit like
oh, nah, nigga, you can't tell me to toss no salad, woman. It's either eating booty. Hey, you can't tell me to toss no salad, and I'm sitting there eating salad. I can't do that.
Okay, so the cheapest bundle for me for VR. The cheapest bundle for me for VR.
You can't, every nigga can't do 360 degrees. Some niggas just got to do 100 degrees. You know what I mean? Everybody do 360.
I do 360 degrees when I'm with my girl, nigga. Fuck all that. If I gotta do 360 in VR, there's something wrong. I got too big of an addiction. You know what I'm saying?
So for me,
what you saying? Who was talking? Go ahead. What was you saying?
I was just gonna say I was looking at like what the cheapest VR bundle is for me in my city, dude. It's like fucking $379.99. So after taxes, I'm looking at about $430 after taxes.
Hey, you gotta realize these are Canadian bucks. They are worth less than
a refurbished one, which I'll never buy from EB Games because EB Games makes absolutely garbage refurbished products.
Leaving Canada? Have you ever thought about leaving Canada?
Why? To come here with Trump?
No. So I can go to the States and get involved with your fucked up ecosystem and goddamn fucking garbage ass laws? No, I'm good, man. I'm good.
This nigga he gonna come.
He likes his moose.
He gonna trip over the border. He can't get no help. He gonna break his arm tripping over the border.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Every time I play Red Dead and I go in the mountains in the snow and kill a moose, I think about you, nigga.
That's gross, dude. I didn't need to know that, buddy.
Yeah. Just letting you know.
Damn, nigga. Why are Americans Canadian racist? Why?
No way. George Bush brought up.
I'm not racist. What did I say? What did I say? I was racist.
I said, why are Americans Canada racist? Nigga, we don't like.
My bad, Thrash.
He said VR porn with the flashlight. I'm telling you right now, that's the apocalypse. The human race will end once that get developed way too well.
No, that's my future, dude. That's my future in a nutshell.
Hold on. Go back. What you say, Royal?
Humankind will end once they develop fucking flashlight to the point where it's, you know what I'm saying, too good. You feel me?
They already did.
Hey, you talking about time pause, man? I'll be fucking ready, bro. I'll be fucking ready.
They already did.
I got it fucked up.
Nigga, they already did. They made some fucking thing called the Roku.
Canada phobies.
How you know the name?
Because my wife showed me this shit when I was. My wife showed me this shit. It comes. It's a 2-piece fucking thing. It's one for the female. It's a piece for the female. and then the box for the meal, and whatever she does to that, it happens to you on that.
We are on the Roundtable podcast. We saw
damn, Tay know the whole shit.
This was when I when she told me. Share it. And I wasn't home that much.
We saw problems.
Do a 69 with that,
Hey, listen, everybody watch this. Show them what's up. Show them.
Are we really showing this all right now? Yeah.
Nigga, hey, Apocalypse Now, my nigga.
Word, nigga.
Price on that. Hold on. Back the fuck up. Well, how much is that shit, yo? What's the price of that bitch?
If it's cheaper than the PlayStation VR, he gonna get it.
Wait a minute. I see the ones for me.
Oh, yo, scroll up. Show that shit on the screen, bro.
Go back up. Share the screen. Go back up.
No, but how much is that motherfucker, though?
I just realized something. Cause you know how,
hey, look how many stars that shit got on it.
Is that all right?
One review, one motherfucker's like, man, this shit's the best ever.
Yo, I don't really care to see what this
motherfucker's feet listen. Hold on. Go ahead.
Hey, what this nigga say? Hey, what he say? He said, works great. Love it. I finally got my stupid wife to leave me.
Best review of the fucking century right there. Best review right there.
No, look at this nigga. He said, if anyone would like, I think I'm going to buy a new one. So if anyone wants my old one, hit me up. What?
Wow.
Hey, don't worry. I'll improvise with an ashtray, bro. I'll improvise.
6 people found that helpful.
Jesus Christ. No, but what's the price on that motherfucker, though? You know what, man? I'm going to Amazon.ca right fucking now. Fuck you guys.
He's going to go look the price because you're not telling him, bro.
There ain't no price. Nigga, it's priceless, apparently. They get like, I don't know.
What's it called? What's the device called?
Damn, this nigga's serious, bro. This motherfucker serious as fuck.
Hey, I'm loading that right
again. They cheap as hell.
Hey, why does this have a remote? Like, what do you do? Hey, look, I'm behind.
No, I think that's a butt plug, nigga. I don't think that's a remote.
That's so you can change the channel.
Oh shit!
No. Hey man, y'all sick.
It's all bad.
What you mean, nigga? You part of this round table too, nigga. You sick too, nigga. Fuck out.
Hey. Big Money said y'all sick, and he on his laptop right now. Look
Hey.
Why did you really get sick in the VR though? Why'd you really get sick with your VR?
Hey, you know what's crazy though? You know what's fucked up? Is that now that shit gonna be in my history. Every time I go to Amazon, I'm looking for something.
Word, and when your girl goes to Amazon, she gonna see that. She gonna be like, "Word, nigga."
Nigga, wow.
There's a video on YouTube for this shit. Oh my god! Yeah. Fuck that noise.
Yeah,
fuck that noise.
Oh, whatever. Like you're not gonna watch it. Yeah, I bet you leave this early so you can go watch that. Bitch ass nigga.
Nah, dude.
And y'all thought I was tripping when I said the porn industry run everything. They got 6K porn VR cause we can't barely
it's a fucking ISO VR. Android. Oh, it's PC phone.
We can't even do 4K VR. They motherfucking doing 6K VR on porn. You feel me? They ain't got that.
That's because motherfuckers gonna pay 5-6 stacks for that shit.
For $200 though, they got
Hey, how the fuck did we get from talking about canceled Star Wars to VR dick porn, nigga?
Round table.
That's a round table. You round table. It's not a straight table, nigga.
Wait.
What the hell just happened right there?
Straight to the point. We go around, you know, shit comes up every now and then. Now you gay ass nigga thoughts, you motherfucker.
No, I mean that was. Whoa.
So we started talking about that shit. Everybody hit the like button. Like
you could have said it was a square table, and
Oh, there you are. I could have said a square table. I meant straight, like, like it's just a straight table. You know what I'm saying? We just stick to the topic and don't don't go do nothing else, kind of a thing. Relax, nigga. Got me explaining this shit. Fuck out of here.
It's called the round table 360.
Yeah, so eventually we'll get back to it.
Yeah.
All I know is he got quiet as fucking 3-star after we just realized that our porno game was like way behind, nigga. Like,
hey, son, I'm telling you, next time, hey, look up at Guru, and next time you out of town and your wife back at home,
look, nigga. Hey,
hold on, Tay, you know too much, Tay.
Hey, Tay, truck driver, my nigga. That nigga need his.
Hey. My wife is Korean, and my wife is Korean, and she would show that fucking. She showed me that shit. I was like, "How the fuck did you find this?" She was like, "Hey, it just popped up on my timeline."
Hey, all I know is, nigga, is that nigga Sony lacking, my nigga. I need to come out with some shit and catch up with the rest of the VR niggas in the world, my nigga. Fuck, I thought they was number one. They missing accessories, nigga. Fuck out of here. Nigga, hey, I guarantee you that's probably why Microsoft ain't got into that shit yet, because they know they're gonna be having battery parts and shit they need.
God damn.
Damn, nigga.
I wouldn't be.
Hey,
hold on, Diver. What'd you say, Tron? Nigga, this loud.
I'm sorry, Tron was talking. Go ahead, my bad. How you doing?
I was like that. I didn't know I'm just more surprised. Like,
look at that, I got her stuttering and shit.
Hey, I was trying to figure out who actually did buy that thing, because it looked like it said unable to order.
Yeah, I don't know. It says unable to order. Hey, that motherfucker is sold the fuck out, nigga. It had one review and that nigga said it's so good I want to share it and buy another one. Use my old one. And nigga said that was helpful.
Okay, I'm in.
I don't understand the game no more, nigga.
I'm talking to myself like a dumb fuck.
Hold on. You are a dumb fuck. First of all, how many people?
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, look. Okay, you want me to hand out a code for Anthem, right? We got 55 people watching.
You got code for Anthem for real?
Nigga, I got codes. You don't know who the fuck I am, cuz. But anyways, fuck you. Hey, but check this out.
Hey, you got a code for that nigga
somebody fucking reviewed this motherfucker, bro.
Reviewed what?
Reviewed what?
That fucking this thing. Okay. The reason why it's not available, right? Because it's an Indiegogo fucking thing. Bitches want 21 grand for that motherfucker.
For what?
I'm good. 21 grand for what?
For that fucking thing that freaking trash just looked up.
This nigga is still looking it up.
Nah, he's still looking it up.
hey, it sparked my fucking curiosity. Go fuck yourself.
Hey, Video just gave out a code. Video gave out a code. Somebody get it.
VR porn.
We already know
he said it's VR porn.
21 fucking grand, yo. That better come with the best blowjob in my fucking life, bro.
Well, okay.
You know,
I don't need that kind of. If I ever need devices and accessories for my sex game, I'm gonna tell my girl you lacking like a motherfucker.
Well, I'm a lonely ass motherfucker. All right, so fucking fuck you, bitch.
Hey, cool. Hey, hold on.
Pussy. If the human pussy ain't more attractive than some radio robots, it's a problem with me, my nigga. Like,
it's a rap.
Hey, listen. Coon, if you want the code, go to my channel and send me a message, and I'll send it to you there.
What channel? Fuck, nigga. What is this nigga talking about?
Go to my YouTube shit or whatever you want to call it, and go there and send me a message, and I'll send it to you.
Hey, you sound like you about to get this nigga a mug or something. You know what I'm saying? That sounds.
Nigga, I'll give him, once I get my mug, I'll give him a mug. How about that?
Jesus, that's not gonna get on my.
We ain't gonna get him shit again. Fuck y'all niggas, man. What else y'all niggas got? Is that it?
Nah, hell nah. Fuck you mean? Is that it? You ain't trying to leave this bitch early, nigga.
Bet I do, nigga. The fuck, nigga? I
Wow, what you got? What you got to do? What games you got to play?
I'm about to play dominoes, nigga, on Xbox. Nigga.
Oh, you want to get some, nigga? What's up?
Oh, yeah. Look at that shit. Yeah, shut your ass up, nigga.
Fucking diver, yo. Jesus Christ.
No, we can run that dominoes, though. We could run that dominoes. I don't mind.
I'm down. Lee could say he wanted to get in some dominoes and spades also.
Did he buy that?
Yeah, he got the he said he got it.
Well, I got the spades.
Oh, we can do spades.
I would have got it, but I can't buy it on the Xbox. So I'm not allowed to use my own goddamn fucking currency over here to buy it.
Hey, nigga. That's what happens when you look at that kind of.
No, that's what happens when Microsoft fucking has a fucked up paywall system.
What are you talking about?
I can't use my PayPal. It won't let me use my PayPal because I don't have a credit card attached to my PayPal. That's what it looks for.
I don't have one attached to mine. I can use it.
I tried. It won't let me. Every time when I got funds in my PayPal and I try to buy something through the Xbox through my PayPal, it won't let me. It comes up giving me an error saying I have to have a credit card attached to it.
That's weird.
Well, put a credit card on there.
Motherfucker, I don't have a credit card. I'm not going to go to my way to buy a fucking prepaid ones to put it up on that motherfucker, dude.
Yeah, just like, they'll take one of those prepaid debit cards.
Yeah, they take those, but I shouldn't have to do that.
Hey, I'm gonna need all you guys to help me start this shit up. I'm gonna call up, video it. I'm gonna go to Best Buy. You tell me what to get. I'm gonna call up Thrash who can help me hook this shit up.
What?
I'm gonna hook
Hell
this shit
no.
up. Yeah,
you better call Video, nigga. He gonna know how to do it better.
He
than
don't
me.
answer the phone. Matter of fact, I called that nigga a few times. Nigga, that motherfucker hit the fuck you button on me. Nigga.
He got enough problems.
You talking about for the PSVR?
Nah, I'm gonna start some shit up.
This nigga want to start his channel, but he ain't gonna talk about shit, but sandwiches.
Oh, whatever, nigga. I mean, there's people that got channels on here that just play games and just talk. And motherfuckers, listen, I'm gonna try to do better than that.
Well,
Yeah, I already told Diver I was going to do a show with him and stuff.
You know what?
Yeah.
I have a question for all you guys.
What's up?
Who's the best cook?
I got the best one. Fuck you mean? What you say?
Who's the best cook?
Who is
me. That's me.
Oh no, that's me. That's me. That's me. Nah, hell no. Hell no.
What do you like eating first? Because that's not
Word.
fair.
What you like eating?
I'm asking you guys because, like, which one actually cook?
I cook.
No, I'm a chef.
I
love cooking.
I like cooking Italian food.
I got
Easy ass shit.
Yeah, boy.
I ain't go with it.
God, I cook everything, nigga. Like,
Hey, let's have a cook off, nigga. Fuck you mean?
I know I make Ultron. What you
Challenge accepted, Diver.
Hey,
I'm down. Hey,
I made a beef Wellington just because I wanted to motherfucker.
what the fuck is a beef Wellington?
How unoriginal you are.
Alright, well, you are out of the game.
Hey,
I know how to make far and shit.
it's one of Gordon Ramsay dishes, man.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Word. You know how to make mofongo?
No, nigga, I don't make trash.
Okay, but hey, babe, give me. Hey, we had to fly to Cali. We're going to August, right? In August to Cali. Okay,
Fuck that. I'll just make myself my own homemade fucking shawarma poutine. There you go.
Hey, what's up, Omar, nigga? What's up, Omar? I see you there, nigga.
Omar, who's that?
It's fried plantain. That's.
Oh, you know what's up?
Plantain. That's fucking.
Oh, you know about mofongo?
Ew.
Then you know I got you. I hooked that shit up.
Hey, I make strip. I make.
No, I'll make you guys. I'll make you guys a shawarma poutine.
We don't want no moose pie, motherfucker. Fuck out.
That ain't no moose pie, you fucking loosey goosey bitch tits.
We don't want no Canadian moose pie, nigga.
If my girl was here, I'd just ask her, "Hey, do I cook?" Her ass would be like, "You gonna cook right now?" Like, nigga, that sounds.
Nigga, you just ate booty. She gonna agree with anything you say. Fuck you mean?
Hey, you damn right, nigga. You need to eat your girl booty. So you can actually get
Hey, I already do, but I can't right now. I am not trying to earn my red wings. I'll throw the towel in the bed. That's about it. But I ain't eating nothing down there. I got a big beard, nigga. You ain't gonna call me. Hey, ain't a motherfucker gonna call me red beard, nigga. Fuck out of here.
I got a question.
What up, nigga?
Question for the panel. It's a lot of manly niggas up in here, nigga. Tron, I'm pretty sure you did this a million times, so I'm not even gonna ask you. But if you want to answer, you can. But I know because no. Is there a movie that actually made you shed some tears so much you had to change it, nigga?
Yes.
For me, it was Beauty and the Beast cartoon. I cried when that nigga got stabbed at the end and died.
Did he get stabbed and died? No, he didn't. But
he did.
For me,
he
did.
He
turned it off.
He came back to life.
He came back to life.
I know, but I didn't know that. The nigga got stabbed. He's sitting there telling no girl how much he loved her. And then that nigga just eyes closed and my eyes got all watery and shit. And then the nigga, you know what I'm saying? That's about it.
The Lion King fucking was the first movie, man, for me.
The Lion King got you?
That fucking Mufasa part, dude. That Mufasa part, I wept like a little fucking schoolgirl, dude.
That's like their dad, man.
Yeah, man. And I was young at the time, too, as well, dude. So, fuck you mean, bro?
Hey, my bad, Omar. Hey, shout out to Omar. He said, you guys got me in trouble last podcast. My girl was listening to the eating booty part. Hey. Hey, all you had to say was, I got you.
Right, all you had to do is tell her to spread them cheeks and let me show you what I learned. That's it.
I got you. Don't trip, nigga. Am I supposed to be watching kid channels with Fortnite, bitch? No, I'm learning how to please you. Shut up and go make me some grits, nigga.
Wow, learning about games.
Nah, but what about you, Royal? Cause you ain't never had a movie that made you like low key.
I want to tell y'all, man.
Man, nigga,
man, you always so secretive, nigga. Come on, man.
He finna say Akira.
You know why I tell y'all? Because when I tell y'all, because y'all over here talking about Lion King and all this, and that's cool. But the one that made me tear up when I was a kid is an Asian movie about a war general who lost everything and all this other shit. And I was watching that when I was 5. But Lion King's cool too. I understand. About cartoon lion. It's cool.
I'm gonna fucking pretend I didn't hear what the fuck you just said there, bro.
I saw that shit when I was 5. Like,
when Simba was lifting up Mufasa's paw and it didn't come back, it didn't stay up. That was a sad thing.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. It fucking was, dude. And I'll tell you this right now. I am not looking forward to seeing that in the live action fucking movie. I'll tell you that much.
You know where that's from? That's from Kimba the White Lion.
Word.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's what
Someone
they
at Disney
said.
stole some shit.
No, the
movie. Plagiarism.
The movie that actually made me cry as a kid, even to this day, I know.
Kid or grown, whatever. It don't even matter.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't really Land Before Time, the very first movie.
Yeah, classic.
Hey, the other one that had me too is
Tree Star, man.
What was that one? When the horse started falling into the nothingness, nigga.
Oh,
Never-ending story,
dude. That right there had me. You know, catching feelings.
Yeah, that's another one. That was another one that fucked with me hard, man.
That fucked me up. That fucked me up.
That one.
I was like, man, fuck the horse. Where's Falcor at? I ain't know about the movie. I ain't understood it yet. I didn't understand English when I was watching it. I just was like, hey, Falcor is dope as fuck. I wish I have a pet dog, dragon dog.
Right?
Word.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Falco, man, is the man, bro.
Hey, who else?
Hold on. What up, Lincoln, nigga? You the buffest nigga in here. What movie got your buff ass crying, nigga? All right, I was like, shit. Yeah. No, that shit your ass up.
I'm a motherfucking
fuck up.
That pissed me off, but none of them made me cry.
Hey, this nigga. What's that one dude? What's that comedy dude to be like, nigga, you wake up in the morning mad, nigga, you mad at bacon, nigga? Is that the kind of nigga you is?
Hey, I won't lie, but I did shed a couple tears at Charlotte's Web, man, because I was rooting for the fucking
yeah.
Hey, I was rooting for that nigga to not get slaughtered, bro.
I mean, none of y'all niggas cried at the end.
Right? I saw this movie when I was grown. I kind of shed a tear because I felt it. I felt it. That Will Smith movie, Pursuit of Happiness.
Oh yeah.
Pursuit of Happiness, yeah.
The moment when y'all was in the restroom, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, he had like
Weekend at Birdie's.
That shit had me for a minute. I'm like, damn.
Hey, that's why I like to read the comment section with shit like this too, nigga. John Q, he got me, my nigga.
Yeah.
John Q,
Nah.
he got me. Hey, weekend at Bernie's, nigga. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, you know what? Hey, low key, that shit did have me mad because that nigga was still getting laid while he was dead, nigga.
I mean, y'all didn't shed a tear when Spider-Man was trying to save Gwen Stacy and the fucking
no,
I thought that
nigga was
almost had a. I mean, y'all didn't.
I was hoping that bitch would have fucking failed at saving that hoe.
I was sleep on that part.
I read that years ago, so no.
Hey, you know what? Hey, you know what movie made me cry, cuz?
I'm not serious, Tron.
You know what movie made me cry? Hold on, my bad, Fatal. Fatal 2, Fatal number 2. Nigga, Lightbringer, nigga. What movie got you, nigga?
None.
Bullshit. Lying ass nigga.
Bullshit.
Hey, y'all too manly for your own internet selves, nigga. Shut y'all asses up. You know what got me?
I like that parts of Schindler's List, if that tells you anything.
Nigga,
would you say the Scarlet Letter?
Okay, so Thrash.
Hey,
so
no,
Thrash.
Low key, the one part I did laugh at in Schindler's List was when that girl was like, "Goodbye, Jews." Y'all remember that shit? I'd be like,
What game did everybody fucking? What game was fucking?
Hold on. Let me tell y'all what I cried to though, nigga, because mine
go
is
ahead.
better than all y'all's. Better than all y'all niggas. It's hard to.
I already know what he's gonna say. I already know what he's gonna say. Cut it off. Set it off.
Who?
Who's so off this time?
Hey, the way Queen Latifah fake died, that shit had me
I
laughing,
knew
She wasn't in character. Queen Latifah was not in character in that movie.
That was her. Yeah, I know. I hear you on that. But still, nigga, she didn't die. Like, she fake died, nigga. To me, I didn't cry, but I saw why people did. Nah, my shit was Magic Johnson's ESPN story, nigga. And it wasn't about Magic Johnson having AIDS and shit. It was a little girl on there, though. And she had AIDS. But, you know, when you're a kid, you don't know. And I guess they asked her, like, you know, why you so sad? She started crying hard. And she was like, I don't know why none of the kids won't play with me, my nigga. I had to turn that shit off. Because I was like mad and sad for the little girl. Because I'm mad at the parents. Yeah. I'm sad for her because it's like, damn, she don't even know why the kids don't want to play with her, my nigga. Like, it's like, that's hell, my nigga.
Yeah.
Thinking about that shit, I was like, that's fucking low-key hell, dog. Like, because as a kid, I had to turn that shit off. I couldn't even watch it. I stopped it right there. I can't watch it no more. I can't. Never watch it again, my nigga. Like, that shit right there had me dead, nigga. I was thinking about this. I'm gonna ask these niggas, like, I wonder if they shit better than mine, nigga. I can go through some shit, but I can't watch kids suffer. I can't. That's one thing I can't do.
No, I can't.
I hate that.
Yeah, I don't think anybody can.
I really can't. I'm done with that.
I will say the other movie that made me actually cry, and I really barely can't even watch it, is Grace the Firefly.
Damn, that's
okay.
Rough as fuck.
It's rough because
That movie's rough as fuck.
I tried to watch it. I was like, I watched the whole thing, and then my friend's like, "What's wrong with you?" I was sniffling, sneezing, and everything.
Sadness.
Have y'all seen it? Have y'all seen Grave of the Fireflies?
Fried green tomatoes.
Fried green tomatoes.
Oh, that was a good
movie.
No, another movie though, Thrash, that I will say that I'll be honest with, man, was Batteries Not Included. That one made me fucking lose it.
Batteries not included?
Well, yeah, because your vibrator wasn't working.
Not that, you fucking douche nugget. I'm talking about in the sense that if you don't know that movie at all, Pierre, you have no fucking childhood. That's all I'm going to say.
I know that movie.
Was a good movie.
It's with
I didn't cry, man.
With Johnny Five, nigga, relax.
No, that's Short Circuit, man.
Yeah, that's Short Circuit. You talking about the one with the little space?
No, I'm talking about the one about no. I'm talking about the one about these two seniors who own this building, right? And they're getting ready to be like, the building wants to be taken over by some other company and shit like that because they want to like tear it down and shit like that. Yeah, these little ships from outer space come and they land on top of their roof and shit like that. Yeah, it's a sad fucking movie, man.
It was a good movie. That was a good movie.
I never realized how fucked up Johnny Five shit was when they had a white dude.
Word, nigga.
That was so fucked up.
Johnny
Short
Five
Circuit's
alive.
awesome.
I didn't realize that shit
What
too.
in
I
the
was like watching
fuck
when I
is
was an
going
adult.
on
Like,
with
God
this?
damn, that's a white dude. Why is he playing an Indian dude? That's so fucked up. Ain't nobody said shit. Everybody loved Johnny Five. Ain't nobody said shit about this white ass motherfucker.
Because see, that was back in the time when nobody gave a shit. That was back at the time when nobody gave a shit.
That's right at the cusp. That's in the 90s when that shit start to like, you know.
I thought Short Circuit came out in the 80s.
Wow.
The
Well,
first
there's
one
like
did.
24 of them, so probably the first one. Probably.
What game? Go in the fatal section. What about games? Any game make you shed a tear, nigga?
Nope.
No game.
Nope.
A game that made me cry?
I know it is, but I can't remember the name of it.
I don't know if there is.
You're not human. You're not human if you didn't low key feel some kind of way, or even almost shed a tear with The Last of Us in the beginning, my nigga.
Yeah, when it went at the beginning of that
when they killed his daughter.
I ain't cried.
that had me.
Yeah, I ruined that scene. I ruined that scene for myself because I ended up seeing a lot of playthroughs of that, so I ruined it. But the first time I saw it, though, it did rub me the wrong way, but not to the point where I was weeping and shit.
I wasn't weeping, but it was like,
you know why? You know why? Because you didn't play.
I know a lot of people.
That's what I'm saying. No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like if I had no idea that scene was there, like if I never spoiled that scene for myself, but I actually went into it blindly and played it, yeah, that scene probably would have definitely did something more emotional to me in that way. But yeah, but I mean, I ruined that game for myself anyways because I spoiled it fucking the year that it came out. So.
What about you, Tron?
Video game wise, I don't. You know, I never had a video game that actually made me cry,
or even feel some kind of way.
I think. Okay. I think. Well, sadness. I think I was playing. What is that one thing I was playing? It's on the PS. What's all the moan in the background?
That's his nigga. That's nigga.
That's Darth Vader, nigga.
Darth Vader returns.
Darth Paper to you.
Darth Vader.
I think the movie that not movie, but game that actually made me feel. I will say, Mass Effect. With that DLC where you have to help. That one DLC we had to go help that one guy to go find his brother.
Is this Mass Effect 2 or Mass Effect 3?
Yeah, Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 2. And you had to go find his brother. And then when you find him, you see what they did to him. And you're kind of like, what the fuck?
Oh, when they hooked him up to those machines?
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, that was pretty fucked up.
And not only that, he had the ability the reason why they used to be saying he had the ability to talk to Geth. So he has the ability to talk to Geth, and you find out and the brother is autistic. So that also kind of hit a little like a nerve there, kind of pissed me off.
Rage so
Really
much.
bad. Huh?
Oh, no, I'm talking to myself. Sorry.
Oh, because it pissed me off really bad. So I'm sitting here like, I don't know. I should hit the TV or I should hit the remote. Should I just pull it?
All right, y'all. I'm about to go ahead and bounce and get some gaming therapy in before I go to bed.
All right, have a good one, there, like man.
Low key for taking a shot of steroids.
Oh, fuck it, man. Find your dick, man.
I already did and made a map, nigga, so I can find it next time easier. Fuck out of here. Hey, what's that one game? What's that one game with Palatine? That's the one that fucked me up.
All right, y'all. This is boy
Peace out, Lincoln, man. Have a good one, buddy.
Yeah, all right, he's trying to get his outro.
All right, Lincoln.
Yep, I'll catch y'all later.
All right, yeah, man. The one with Palatine in it.
You mean Clementine?
That bitch, her.
Oh yeah, that game got me. Yeah, that game.
The end of the first seat.
Yeah,
end of the first chapter.
That got me. That was the best one.
Fuck.
I would say Life is Strange. Life is Strange did that, man.
What about Dom's wife?
That got me too. That got me.
When he committed suicide,
got me too.
When he committed suicide, I think that was the word. That was worse for me than the wife.
What? When he committed suicide was worse? Nah, man. When he killed
to me, it was because I guess not crying, but I was more shocked. I don't know. I don't know.
Hey,
they were both kind of the same.
That was the last good Gears of War to me, dog.
Yeah,
I was not ready for that when she came out like that. I was not ready.
They kind of tricked you with the one scene.
Right. No, in my mind, she was already dead. Like I thought she was already dead.
Yeah, me too.
And he's just imagining that shit, and it's just gonna clear it up to be like an empty thing. But it cleared up to be damn. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
He didn't know it until he got his.
But I'm like, God damn.
Yeah, that part was pretty sad. I cried at the end of Resident Evil 3 because I was pissed off that I beat it. Dang. I was crying during the credits and shit, and that song that plays during the credits definitely does not help at all. But once I started up again, I was happy.
Hey, everything still makes me happy. Man.
But but Life is Strange though. Life is Strange, man. I think it was like the end of I think it was chapter 3 or episode 3 or episode 4, the one where you see Chloe in the wheelchair. Spoiler alert. That one.
I was gonna say I just downloaded it and I downloaded 2. So thank you.
No, you spoiled Red Dead like I don't know how many times, bro. I didn't
spoil Red Dead. I just said the nigga died at the end.
Yeah, well there you go, nigga. And then you try to play it off. No, I'm just playing, y'all. Shut your ass up.
Poor Diver, you try so hard.
Hey, you know what? What's the most? I think The Last of Us is the most passionate game out there, though, my nigga. I think not just a series because these niggas actually like sing and shit. You notice that? Have you seen that part when they not that part, but that where was they at? I don't know if it was PSX or some shit, but these niggas had a guitar and was singing and shit. The song theme to the shit, and I'm like,
that shitty opening of fucking last year's E3. Yeah, I know.
No, not that. No, that's included, but not even that. It was one with.
Oh, you talking about in the game?
No, that was in person though, nigga. Like right when they announced it at PSX, them niggas like sat down. I think it was the dude that played Joel and old girl that played.
Oh, during the couch interview shit, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. I know what you mean. I
ain't never seen nobody do no games like that. Like actually that passionate about the game. Nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. I think I've seen niggas cry from that game being announced. Nigga, I ain't never seen that since I seen Zelda Corner of Time.
Niggas was crying when they showed the fucking remake to Final Fantasy VII.
Sorry, love.
Dude, I was pissed when I saw that.
Niggas was in the audience at that E3 when they showed Final Fantasy VII. Crying their ass off.
Who was?
A lot of people were. Same with Kingdom Hearts 3. There's a lot of people that I watched. A lot of people that reacted to that trailer and that announcement.
Hey, are you guys
going
to pick that up?
People that cried during that shit. With Kingdom Hearts 3, I will when it goes on sale. Yeah, I'll definitely pick it up. Yeah.
All right. Hey, look. Let me tell you something. Fucking, what's your name?
Darth Vader.
No, hold on. Who's this motherfucker? Hold on. Fatal, you motherfucker, you. Once you get your internet or shit hooked up, let me know. I'll game share with you, man.
All right, cool, man. Cool.
Because I can't. You need to play games, bro.
This motherfucker remind me of Joe Pesci every time.
You think I don't? Jesus Christ.
Facts. Hey, we approaching fuckboy hours though, nigga. We on almost.
No, you gotta do what you started, and I liked from last time. Go ahead and start looking at niggas on YouTube.
Let me just say this real quick.
That's Fridays only. Go ahead.
Nah, how's that for? We gotta do something on Tuesdays then.
Yeah.
If there's a game announcement that definitely made me shed a tear of excitement, dude, was definitely Battletoads and Streets of Rage.
Yeah, Battletoads.
Those two games made me shed a tear.
Yeah. Have you heard anything else about Battletoads?
How long I freaking waited for those two games to come back to the spotlight, man.
I don't know about shedding a tear, but I was excited when I seen the Streets of Rage was coming back.
Oh yeah, me too.
No, that shit made me shed a tear, dude. Because I was beyond ecstatic, man.
Idiot.
Hey, what's up, dude?
What do you think about Battletoads?
Battletoads? I mean, I can fucking get it or not. Doesn't matter to me. It's not one of my most anticipated games.
Damn, that's a real Xbox. This nigga is such an Xbox nigga that he quiet throughout the show, and he still didn't back up Battletoads.
I know. I think I'm the only person in the goddamn gaming community as a whole that has advocated the hell out of that game.
All you saw was a tongue and a car crash into some letters, and you own it already. Nigga, like, goddamn.
No, dude, the art style, but just the fact that it got announced is what I care about the most.
I don't even think it's gonna look like that, man.
That's the art style.
They're gonna update it.
I love how like low key like Sick is right about this. Like I love how like there's like little ass information about a game. Everybody's all hype. And there's another game with decent amount of information. We need to see more shit. I don't know, man. Yeah.
Hold up. I'll confess. I've done that. Look at like same fucking thing happened with E3. I was excited for Battletoads. They didn't show fuck all for that. But yet when I saw the trailer for the announcement for Ghost of Tsushima, I was just like, eh.
Yeah, you need to see more about it.
Yeah, I'm guilty of that. I'm guilty of that.
Really, dog? You need to see more.
When is that game coming out? In my defense, Royal, man, is that I know what Battletoads is, so I know what to expect from that. But with Ghost of Tsushima, I don't like. I want to see more of that game to get myself invested with it.
But you
I'm just kidding. I'm just saying.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you saw it in front of you. Like you don't even know what this thing is gonna be. Like it has the Battletoads name, but that's it. Yep. All you saw was a tongue and a whip crashing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, we saw the art style. I mean, we know that it's going to be a freaking hand-drawn game. We know that it's going to be a 2.5 side-scrolling game, and that's all what Battletoads needs to be.
Mm-hmm. I think it also needs to be good, though.
As long as I get to beat up pigs, it's all I care about.
Yeah, but you're questioning my taste, and you already know my taste is garbage.
I know. I'm not tripping. I mean, it's good to be in there. I mean, you Battletoads. I mean, you can just go by the past of Battletoads. It's not like it's a new IP. It's a Battletoads game, and you like Battletoads, so this might be good for you. I'm not mad at you at all. I just wish Microsoft would actually try to raise the bar. They haven't done that shit. None of the games they brought up.
You won't see that until next generation.
Why? Why couldn't I see it this generation? Why?
Because we already had this conversation. Why would you want to spend any more money on this generation when you're done? Who would do that?
But they're done because they refused to raise the fucking bar to begin with.
Okay, so you want to raise the bar at the end?
No, it raised it. What the fuck? What have we been waiting for this whole time? Every time, all the generation niggas be like, wait for E3, wait for E3, wait. What are we waiting for?
Hey, that's all them Xbox niggas always saying, wait for this and wait for that and wait for this, like you said. They don't have nothing. They just start. We talked about this. They just started getting new IPs, new people get together. They can't do shit right now. It takes a minute.
Right. But now they're gonna make these games for all types of different platforms now. So it's gonna be
all types of different platforms.
A streaming service.
Right, a streaming service.
Hey, and on top of that, they picked up people who don't know how to raise the bar, my nigga. Like,
how do you know?
Like, the people that make state of the game.
May I say this real quick? May I say this? I'll give y'all this, all right? So if next generation, y'all. If next generation,
who's y'all?
Right? All of y'all.
Damn it, Diver, let him speak, man.
I'm saying, like, could you cut the extra shit out, man? Damn.
Ain't nobody being extra like you putting me in the category. Like, don't you tell me when I say y'all, you putting me in the category?
Damn it, Diver.
I'm talking to all of y'all. That's why
Go on, Royal. Go on, man. Go on, dude. Go on, buddy.
If next gen, we need to see some bar raising games, right? Is basically what Thrash is saying. At this point, right? If we don't see that, that means they're not doing it. Period. Right?
All consoles.
Because we're waiting for next gen because of that. Is that what we're saying? They're gonna do a big next gen.
Well, that's what I'm saying, Royal.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, it would make sense for them to do that. There's no reason to make sense to do it now.
May I ask this? Well, what do you project as in the year that it would take for them to do that within the?
If I was Microsoft, I would let you know. All I know is that hopefully next gen they come out with some better shit. That's all I can say because we don't know what the fuck's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's right.
So we know Crackdown isn't raising the bar, but this game has been getting made.
Crackdown would never raise the bar to begin with, anyways, man. Because even when Crackdown was released, it never was a game.
Right, it never was this big ass game.
Same with State of Decay.
Yeah.
Same with State of Decay.
Crackdown was just one of those chill ass games with a lot of
exactly.
You
PlayStation motherfuckers are the ones that made it bigger than what it is.
No. I'm gonna tell y'all like this. Rocksteady raised the bar with Batman, did they not? Insomniac raised the bar with Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, all Spider-Man is a clone of Batman.
I'm just asking you a question.
Yes, they raised the bar with Spider-Man because they do have the best Spider-Man that was out there.
Did Rocksteady raise the bar with motherfucking Batman? Did Rockstar raise the bar with Red Dead Redemption?
Yes, they did.
I mean, why is it that everybody's raising their bars except motherfucking Microsoft? I mean, there's no excuse. I mean,
maybe they might raise the bar with the next
You want me to give you my opinion on what I think? Because I don't know.
Hey, the only time my bar raises when I got pussy in front of me.
God damn it!
I gotta take a pill for that one.
Hold on. Why wait until the end of the generation? I mean, why is The Last of Us? I'm pretty sure is going to raise the bar. So why?
Okay, check this out. Don't check this out. They fucked up by coming out with their Xbox the way they did. We all know that, okay? DRM, you have to have this. That I mean, you lost 20%, whatever the fuck it was of people.
Sony
okay, hold on. Listen. So then they come out with the S, right? They change some shit up. They don't have too much shit to go with. They're already fucked up, so they're trying. But the shit that they're putting out is not what people want. If you got Sony coming out here putting all these games out back to back, boom, 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 boom. I mean, there's no beating that. That it's just what it is. Sony came out and did their shit. That's what it is.
So it's fuck y'all. So why not stop making your fucking consoles if you're not going to try no more? And then start.
Well, look how many changes that they have in this whole fucking shit that's going on with Xbox. How many different people moved in and out?
You're right. So they bought the Xbox One X, the most powerful console ever made, and didn't raise the bar with it. Why? You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying on that. I get what you're saying because you talked about this before about they needed to bring that out for, you know, what do you call them niggas?
The hardcore.
No, not fuck them. The people that they put money on it. The shareholders. When you said that to me, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, they needed to bring something out to let people know. Look, don't leave us. We got this. It's better than anything out there. So we're gonna do something better later. That's how I look at that. That's why that system came out.
Right.
That's what I look at.
Crackdown is the first game made with the first real game other than Forza made with the Xbox One X in mind, and they didn't raise the bar with it. You know what I'm saying?
But why should they?
They raised the bar with Forza 4.
Oh, they did. What do you mean they didn't? Of course, that raised the bar.
Hey, Forza is a great game. I'm not going to compare. Forza is a racing game that you drive around in circles. And
you drive around in circles.
I'm just saying, and there's nothing much to it. There's nothing much to that game. Period. Nigga, this fucking weird ass, small dick ass. Nigga, short P means small dick, nigga. I'm just saying
that. Hey, I'm a grower, not a shower, nigga. My shit don't stay hard. Fuck you mean.
Nigga, I don't know, nigga. You gotta tweak it, nigga. You gotta tweak it.
Come on, Thrash, man. I don't want to puke again tonight, man. Not again tonight, there, Thrash.
All you gotta do is look in the mirror. You be alright.
Hey, but
like we were saying, and I think that they're going to come out. I think.
Why Microsoft want us to sit there and think though? That's what they want.
I'm just telling you my opinion. My opinion is this: they cannot go the same way they're going. If they brought out the X, which is the most powerful console right now, okay, Sony is going to come out with something better than the X, right? So that's going to be even more better. They have to. There's no way they can keep going down the same road. They can't. If they do, then just give it up. If, like you said, if it's true that they just want to be a third party, then fuck it. Buy these third party peoples and let the Mad Box secretly be the next thing that's gonna take over what Xbox is doing and just be.
But here's my question, though.
Just be a third party fucking shit.
But here's the thing, though, Diver. If they wanted to go third party that badly, why haven't they started yet? Why isn't Gears 5 on other platforms?
Because the Mad Box is not ready yet. That's why.
That's what it is.
No, you know what it is? No, Microsoft need to make a way to have Xbox Live expand more. They have a way.
Yeah, because they're waiting for the xCloud to fucking drop so they can put that shit on there, and that's it. Yeah, that's all they're waiting for. They could have easily sat there. They could have easily put. But they could have easily sat there and put fucking Gears Pop on the Switch, but they didn't. That's a mobile exclusive.
Stand there like a pussy.
What the?
The fuck?
All I do know is that this is an awesome time to be a gamer because we don't know what's coming next.
What do you think the PlayStation is going to do?
I don't care. As long as they bring games.
No, I know, but I mean, you do care. You do care. You have to care.
I don't care. I don't like.
There's something that you got to look forward to. There's something that you're looking forward to. What is it?
I'm looking forward to them coming out with better hardware.
I don't care about the hardware. That's the PC nigga talking right there. I don't care about the hardware shit because everybody cares about the hardware. Regardless of the hardware, nobody cares.
Everybody cares.
How? If they come out with
if people didn't care about the hardware, then the Switch would be #1 right now.
Right.
The Switch would be.
People would own hardware.
So let me ask you this: so if that's the truth, if they came out, hold on.
Hey, who just died? Somebody died just now, nigga. What was that?
Oh, that was my garage opening up. My bad. Hey, but check this out. So you're saying forget the hardware. So that means that you would be okay if they. Why even make another PlayStation? Just keep the one that you have now and just keep making games then, right?
Why indeed, my nigga? Like if they making bomb ass games, I can care less. Nintendo Switch is selling it has outsold the PS4 many times, my nigga, already. When it comes to the MPD alone, just MPD, it's already outsold. It's already outsold the PS4 in Japan already.
Right.
So it's not. If it was about fucking hardware with console gamers, then none of these systems would be selling at all. All of us would be at fucking PC if we gave a fuck about hardware like that. All of us.
Bingo.
So
okay, but without having good hardware, you can't have good games. Right?
Yeah, but that comes with the territory, though. That comes with the territory, though.
Okay, hold on. Let me rephrase that. Not good games, but better looking games.
What do you mean? That's not true.
Okay, so you want to play Tomb Raider back in the days when it was all pixelized. You wouldn't play it the way it is now.
We did.
You just said better hardware doesn't make a game make a game better or whatever you said.
That's what I said. Remember? And I said let me rephrase that. I said not the game being better, but I'm talking about looking better.
Talent makes the game look better, not the hardware, bro. Go look at God of War on the base PS4 and then go compare that shit to anything.
So how about go look at God of War on the first time it came out and look at it now? You gonna tell me?
Why would I do that when I just said look at the base PS4 motherfucking God of War and then look at the Xbox One X and see and then compare those games and then tell me
I know what Diver's talking about though.
I see what Diver's talking about.
Yeah,
but that's what I'm saying. You have to upgrade your hardware, bro, for the new shit that's coming out.
You don't have to. You should because if you want to, the only reason that they upgrade hardware is to be able to make money again. Because after a while, sales slow down because too many people got it. The more people got your hardware, the slower it's supposed to be. The PS4 is phenomenal because it hasn't slowed down, even though it has this much market. So of course the PS5 will come out and then number starts all over, and now we buy the systems again. That's why they bring them out again because
so you're not gonna buy the PS5.
Yes.
What?
What the fuck? How'd you get that?
I'm just saying, if hardware doesn't matter, then stick with the PS4. Don't spend another $400 on the new system.
But Nintendo has already proven time and time again that hardware doesn't matter.
Hardware doesn't matter to make a game look good, bro. It doesn't. Nigga, the Sea of
Not
Thieves
look.
is better than.
Remember, I told you, I took the look out.
Nigga, the Sea of Thieves look better than Zelda, nigga.
Some areas.
Oh wow, some areas. We talking about
the water, yeah,
the water, the water.
Nigga, water.
Breath of the Wild is nothing more than a shitty ass Skyrim clone, dude. Fuck out of here.
I mean, the only thing that don't look better than Zelda and Sea of Thieves is the character design. Everything else it does.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Yep, I agree
with you on that.
So y'all telling me that Kraken look better than? Okay, all right.
I'm not saying the Kraken. I said the water looks good.
We said
that's all I said.
Talking about world or the complete game, everything in the game too. You said which one looks better than me?
You said which one looks better the whole world? Then yeah,
you
Breath
said
of the Wild.
which one? Yeah.
You telling me?
You said which one looked better? And I gave you my answer. The character design and Sea of Thieves is trash, but the world itself looks good.
Oh, the world itself looks good.
Now, when you're talking about complete, when you're talking about complete game, which that puts in fun factor and everything, then yes, Breath of the Wild is the clear winner.
Here's a word that I haven't heard in a while. Fun factor.
Hey, that's a good question too. What's and I'm asking a serious question here. Which one has the bigger world? Sea of Thieves or Zelda?
Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves has a bigger world? Really?
Really? Yes.
Given the fact that 90% of it is fucking water.
Wow.
I mean, Jesus Christ. No, Breath of the Wild is a bigger game,
or better? You said bigger or better?
Bigger.
Okay, yeah.
Breath of the Wild, hands down. Breath of the Wild, hands down. There's no denying that.
Oh, wow. Can you climb a mountain? I don't know. You can climb mountains. It's vertically bigger than fucking Sea of Thieves. Yeah. And that's on a Switch.
Yep.
That's on a Switch.
In Breath of the Wild.
Hey, you can't.
What?
You can't catch a chicken in Breath of the
Wild.
Oh shit!
What you know about them chickens?
Yeah, well, they ain't got no cages.
Don't attack too many of them.
I'm just
but I'd rather go back and play Link to the Past than play Breath of the Wild, honestly.
I mean, Zelda's a classic. I can go back to a lot. I can go back to a corny at a time, my nigga. But it's just, it's just when it comes to hardware, man, it's all about talent, man. It's not really about the hardware that's under the hood, man. It's just about the people who making the games. Like you can have all the software.
Yeah, that is a good point, because when you do look at Breath of the Wild, despite its art style, man, like that is a fucking massive achievement for how Nintendo did with that limited tech.
On the handheld,
you know what I mean?
On the handheld,
and even on the handheld front, yeah.
Like that's
there's no denying that. There's no denying that. Like even though that's not the Zelda I want the direction to go, but I still can't deny the fact that game is pretty fucking masterful.
And then look at it like this too. How big is Sea of Thieves like gigabyte wise compared to Zelda? And that'll make the picture even.
I can probably look real quick if you want me to.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I mean, if you look at the numbers.
I think Sea of Thieves was like 25, 30 gigs.
How big was Zelda?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Look it up. Look it up. Let's not guess.
I don't want to guess either. But shit, nigga, just thinking about that shit in that way, nigga, it's like it's so many different examples.
4 gigabytes.
Would you fucking shut your garage door up, bitch?
This nigga,
I had to close the door. My bad, damn.
37.
The main nigga that want to do podcasts fucks the podcast all the way up every time.
What are you talking about?
Jesus. Dang.
Yo, where the fuck is this fucking game at, yo? I can't. The fucking Sea of Queefs, man. It's not on my fucking library list anymore.
That shit is deleted, nigga. That's what that shit is.
You probably uninstalled
No, I did, but I'm looking under fucking the uninstall shit, man. Because all the other games that I downloaded through Game Pass I'm looking at them right now, but I'm not seeing fucking Sea of Queefs on here, man.
Hold on, let me Google it real quick.
Hey, Dauntless, you're right though. Witcher 3 does beat both, my nigga, easily. Hell yeah, nigga. I mean, goddamn. We wasn't talking about The Witcher though. Fuck, don't be trying to. Hey, I heard The Witcher's coming to the Switch. Is that true? Speaking of The Witcher, I heard that she might handle it. Hey, I didn't think the Switch can handle these. It does. Hey, it might. Hey, if it can handle, it handles a lot of games though. I mean, a lot of people think that it can't handle it, but what if it can? Like, that's what I don't understand. Like, I don't know. I mean, of course, it's not going to be the same exact shit as everywhere else. Obviously, it doesn't have the power to do so. But I'm pretty sure if they take out some trees, you know what I'm saying? Take out half of the motherfucking lore they got in the fucking library, my nigga. I'm pretty sure they can make some room.
Yeah, chop the game in half.
Yeah, basically. Basically not Witcher 3, but hey, basically I can play on the toilet. Hey, I don't want to hear about y'all. Hey, how's Red Dead Redemption over there on PC?
Same thing is Storm.
I don't want to hear you.
How's Ironsight on console? How's WoW on console? How's League on console?
48 gigabytes there, fucking Thrash for Sea of Queers, man.
48 gigabytes, and how big is Zelda? Do anybody know? Is it 16 gigs?
No, it's 13.4.
13.4 gigs compared to how much? 40-something gigs?
Nintendo is gods at compression rate, dude. So that was something that
I do
what's his name fucking made.
Go ahead, Tron.
Oh yeah, I was going to let you guys know I had to go, but I'll talk to you.
Oh yeah, do that outro. We gotta go. It's already fuckboy hours. We just talk. I'm just over here bashing Sea of Thieves. Go ahead, get your outro in there, Tron.
Yeah, Tron just came in earlier. Still don't understand what happened because everybody.
Roger.
Yeah, Roger. But I'm definitely going to give all my robot porn to Fatal, so you have a great time.
Fucking kick at what?
And I'll give you a VR headset.
Hey, man, I better start saving up for that fucking $2,100,000 fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, try and look up Kiru.
Don't do that. Don't listen to him. Don't do it. Don't do it.
And look for the pearl and onyx.
Hey, y'all niggas got shit.
You know my name.
Take care of yourself there, Tron. Take care of yourself there.
Look that up, and you'll be A-okay.
Our name's like, oh, that's a S2000. That's a Type R right there.
God,
Type R. That's
like literally Type R bullshit. They get real shit.
I just never, because I don't know if it was really interested in that machine. So that was pretty fun.
Hey, settle down.
Royal.
Sea of Thieves started out at 19 gigs, but after the updates, it's now at like 40-something, 43.
So 40-something gigs, and it still don't got as much content as Zelda. Okay, I got that. Go ahead.
All right, I got it.
Nah, I'm fucking with you.
Hey, Royal, what's the name? What's the name of that? When's that game coming out? That the one with the dude with the fucked up hand.
Sekiro.
Yeah,
Sekiro. It comes out in March.
Ooh, birthday month. Jackpot.
It's my birthday month too.
Yeah, I think it comes out. I think it's the 23rd, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, get your outros in there, nigga. It's 9 o'clock. I gotta make me a couple noodles. You got me fucked up, nigga.
Fatal Official here. Glad to have you on the show. Thanks for showing up, everybody, man. Apparently, I ruined the show, so it's all good though.
Yeah, you got.
Hey, how come you always ruin the show?
I don't know, dude. I don't know, bro.
Always ruining shit, and you made it even worse with the VR lookup. $2,300.
Hey, man. If somebody's out there that deliberately hates on somebody like myself who's been following me since Sick Humor's podcast, change your tampon, son.
Hey, dislike this nigga all you want, but hit that like button. You know what I'm saying?
No shit, yes.
Hey, we're almost at 50 likes. What's up?
Oh, we know we not. Get the fuck out of here, nigga.
We got 46 and 1 dislike.
Damn, one dislike.
Yeah, one dislike is what's his name?
That's what's his name on because of this motherfucker. Yep.
Thanks,
You guys don't want
it's
this
not my fault that somebody got butt hurt over fucking opinions that isn't the same as theirs, so now they have a hard on for me. So it's all good though. Whatever. Fuck that person. He can fuck his mother.
I ain't giving nobody no code. Fuck that.
That nigga MRN a fool, okay? He like,
that's the
always late, like Lincoln. Damn, that nigga observant as fuck. I'm gonna say that. Go ahead.
Who?
Hey, Halo Storm, why you still mad at you, cuz? You might want to talk to that nigga on the side or something. Go ahead, Take. Get your intro in there, man.
Killer Take 229. Hey, thanks everybody for coming out. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and check out everybody on this channel. Make sure y'all go check out their shit, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nigga.
Definitely.
Go ahead, Pig Fatal. Get your shit in there, nigga.
I already did my outro.
Oh, you did? Damn,
I already did.
Go ahead, Black KKK Fatal. Do your thing.
Black K. Why do I gotta be the Black KKK?
Damn.
I'm not white.
Because you're not Canadian like me, dude.
The white black supremacist.
I'm not white. I'm not white Bond.
Oh damn! hey, speaking of Bond, let's do this. No, you know what? No.
We'll stay for Friday.
Now we got two flights.
Get your outro in there.
This is Fatal Charade, aka Lightbringer Serenos, aka Xanatos316, your RGB elitist. Thanks for tuning in, and see you guys later.
Yes, sir, indeed.
Ouch.
Go ahead, Flush, nigga. Get your shit in there.
Yeah, Royal Flush, Struggle Rex, Asian Gambit, we out.
Check him out on Sundays, cuz that nigga, he act like he ain't got shit to talk about. Check this nigga out on Sundays and shit. He be getting high and talking.
I was watching that nigga on Sunday or listening.
Me too. I be listening to that nigga too. Now I be watching.
Y'all still do fight night on Saturdays, right?
I'm trying to do like a live stream, but I keep asking Thrash to post the motherfucking passwords to the shit so I can post it on the round.
I put it in the founders. Y'all niggas forgot again. Y'all niggas smoke too much.
Yeah.
I
know it. I just don't know the details. What's capitalized, what not capitalized, all that bullshit.
For sure, OBJ, catch the replay, nigga. But yeah, no, for sure, nigga. I'll leave it for your ass, nigga. We can do that. We can do that fight night.
Why y'all say that like I wasn't there? I was there. I was high as fuck. Yeah, I know. They said it like I don't know, nigga. I was there.
Yeah. That nigga be high as shit, nigga. You can hear him rolling and shit. He be rolling his papes.
Yo, that's the first I've heard that one. That's the first I've heard that one to be called a fucking child in your chat, dude.
Damn.
Who said damn, bro?
This nigga still mad. This nigga is mad. I told this nigga don't worry about comments in the comment section.
I never even read the comment sections. I never read the comment sections.
Hey,
Spartan guy brought it to me.
I love reading the comment section.
Hey, Spartan guy loves starting shit. That's what Spartan do.
He does.
Him and Kratos. Kratos the king of that shit.
And also too as well. It wasn't the dude that called me a child. It was actually somebody in your chat that said that. I don't know if they were joking around or not, but if they're being serious. Okay.
They were serious. You know how savage the motherfucking chat section.
No, I know they are. I know they are.
Hey, I should probably pick up Fight Night then, so I could jump in there on Saturdays. Fuck it.
Yeah, nigga, do something. Nigga, pick up a fighting game, get your ass whooped, nigga.
Hey, I got Mortal Kombat X, nigga. Fuck you mean?
You whack, nigga. Go ahead, Joe. Get your outro in there, you quiet ass, divorced ass, nigga. Hurry up before I call your wife, nigga. What? Tell her to come through and get some of this real shit.
Was you talking to me?
Yeah, go ahead. Get your
outro. My bad. All right, thanks for coming out, y'all, man. Check everybody's out. Content shit, big money in here, so I'm gonna pull the no homo card. We love everybody. Check out everybody's content. Everybody's the shit, and we really love these guys. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and suck my dick. Later.
There you go.
That ass white dick ass nigga.
Hey, how you gonna say and suck my dick and then say later? Like nigga, what?
Suck my dick is the outro already.
It's the outro. You ain't gonna say later.
You know what I'm saying?
You gonna be nice again? You gonna be mean then nice or bipolar anger ass nigga?
You gotta make them feel bad and happy at the same time.
Hell yeah. Hey, well, thanks for coming out, all y'all fuck ass niggas. Fuck each and every last one of y'all, man. Thanks for coming through. Hit the like button. Don't hit it. Hit the dislike. Halo Storm, cuz don't hit the dislike again, cuz don't be mad. Wanye, forgive a nigga sometime. Nigga, I can't, because I know that you got your reasons, but goddamn, nigga. Oh. Hey, one more thing, too, nigga. I'm gonna give out, I got $110 to give out, so get y'all shit ready, nigga. I need a number 1 through 10 in order to